What is going on, everybody? Hope all is well on this Tuesday night. It is the first day of Major League playoffs, Major League Baseball playoffs, rather. As we're going to be broadcasting tonight, the Miami Marlins visiting the city of brotherly love as they take on the Philadelphia Phillies in this best of three wild card series. Previously, obviously, you've seen a couple of the games MLB fans have so far, with the Twins beating the Blue Jays, the Rangers beating the Rays, and the Brewers currently up on the Arizona Diamondbacks. John, how you doing today?
Doing pretty good, pretty good. I didn't really watch any of the afternoon games or earlier games today. I did watch the highlights and whatnot. I know the Rangers beat the Rays Montgomery through a gem of a game today. Twins beat the Blue Jays 3-1. Royce Lewis had 2 homers, and it is actually the Arizona Diamondbacks actually just tied the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers were just up 3-0 moments ago, but 2 home runs from Corbin Carroll and Ketel Marte have a tie ball game. So
Absolutely. Just before we get into our little preview of this game, we're going to get into the chat. What's up to Jacob? He said Royce Lewis literally killed Toronto. Did he have all 3 RBIs in that game, or he had just 2?
I think he had 2. I think someone else did something. I just can't remember, but yeah, no, that was great.
What's up, Knicks Nation? He says, Giants season over. No Yankee baseball in October. Knicks is all I got, man. Screw New York sports teams.
That's right.
Alex will join us in a bit as we're looking at I'm looking at the Miami Marlins graphic. 33-13 in one-run games, 41 come from behind wins, and 7 wins when trailing enter the ninth. So this team is the epitome of clutch. What is up to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? John is definitely nervous that his Phillies are going to lose.
Jacob, no, I don't like either team. Don't you dare.
Dean Izzy, what's up? Says I'm still mad about the Jet game.
Although unobjectively, I do think the I'll go ahead. We'll go through the comments before we get into our previews predictions.
John, I just got called up by the Mets, and that won't be the show 23.
That's funny.
Hayes says, "Will Alex, Luca, and Taxi Driver come to a Phillies game?"
Why am I labeled as Taxi Driver?
Because he said you reminded him of Robert De Niro. Luke says, "What's up? Go Phils! I'll be cheering for the Phillies the rest of the postseason." By judging, it looks like you're an Eagles fan, Luke. Possibly. I see the eagle in your logo. Let's see. Also, Zach Wilson's better than Daniel Jones when you tank for Caleb Williams. Believe me, Giants fans are in uproar. But it's interesting. But
Giants media today, very negative and very sullen, I should say.
Yes, even the fans themselves, and I don't blame them. But moving into this game, you got 2 NL East divisional rivals, the Phillies and the Marlins. The Phillies are coming off from last season, a World Series appearance. They fell short in games, I believe, 6 games, 7 games possibly to the Houston Astros. Meanwhile, the Miami Marlins are making their first playoff berth in a full season since 2003. John, if you want to get into a little bit of a preview, and I'll be happy.
They made the COVID year.
No, I said in a full season.
Oh, a full season. All right, fair enough. Yeah, well, tonight's pitching matchup, guys, it should be a good one. Zach Wheeler on for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo for the Marlins. Wheeler pretty much has become the ace of the staff. Some people thought he had a down season, but I thought his put-away stuff was pretty good. I think he's still one of the best pitchers in the game. He's legit, and he has the postseason experience before, obviously. Obviously, he was part of this Phillies run when they went to the World Series last year. And there's a Marlins team also that they didn't just squeak in, but they kind of surpassed everyone's expectations, right? Luzardo, a nice young starter for them. He gets the ball in game 1, and he's a lefty too. So Philly's going to be facing a southpaw on the hill tonight. And if I may, like, throw my prediction, I think I threw them out yesterday. But I think the Phillies are going to win the series for a team that has the postseason experience. Obviously, their starters are somewhat suspect, but again, they do have a very good, solid bullpen, and then you do have some guys that are very hard to contain in this lineup. Obviously, Harper's the number 1 guy. He had a phenomenal postseason run. You got Alec Boehm at third. Trey Turner picked it up. Remember, he was struggling in the first half. He picked it up. You mentioned Castellanos and Bryce Stott. Bryson Stott, not Bryce
You
Stott.
put him in, I think, in your second base video. Did you not?
He was excellent the year. He hit over 280 and stole over 30 bags this year. So another quality guy. They got a lot of tough outs in that Phillies lineup for Luzardo today, but we'll see what happens as we're still on commercial.
Wampeg says, "Well, Liberty are in the finals. Yes, they are.
Congrats
The
to them.
only New York team that's doing anything. No, John, according to Mansell, it's Jesse Chavez versus Zach Wheeler."
I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Jesse
Jeffrey,
Chavez.
what's up, man? Disgruntled, what's up?
He says, "What's up, Phillies in two."
Phillies in two.
Disquell, can I ask you a non-baseball question? How do you feel that Mark Davis was barking back at fans? I saw the U Stadium tweet where they were Raider fans passing by the suite of Mark Davis, and he yelled like, "Use your head" to the Raiders fans.
Maybe tonight when Alex comes on, we're on a commercial. We could do the Book of Wonder picks. We can see what picks we have for Week 5. I mentioned last night 38 and 26 for all of us. So nobody's separated. We're all tied.
Exactly.
All tied. I did the math twice. Knicks Nation saying Marlins. Ooh, okay.
Interesting. It is nice somehow some of the playoff games are tribute to Wakefield. Listen, Wakefield, as a kid, that's the first player who I ever knew of that threw a knuckleball, and he threw it well throughout his entire career.
He won 200 games too. So it's not like he was some slouch. He was a good pitcher.
He was a very good pitcher. As they're talking to Jazz Chisholm right now, is it me, John, or do you think he's a little bit overrated, Chisholm?
I've always thought he's had the 5-tool talent, not a 5-tool player, though. Like the IQ isn't there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But he's got talent. Should I read the starting lineups?
Go right ahead.
All right, Zach Wheeler. Well, he's obviously pitching for the Phillies. Leading off at second base, the NL batting champ Luis Arias. Hitting second, the ever dangerous Jorge Soler. Hitting third, the first baseman, trade deadline pickup Josh Bell. Hitting cleanup, you just saw on the screen, Jazz Chisholm. Hitting fifth, another trade deadline acquisition, Jake Berger playing third. Out in left, hitting sixth, Brian De La Cruz. Hitting seventh, playing right field is Jesus Sanchez. The shortstop today, hitting eighth, John Birdie. And catching, hitting ninth for the Marlins, Nick Fortes behind the plate. As you see, Zach Wheeler getting ready. Phillies coming out. Citizens Bank Park, it looks electric and packed, as it should be.
Yes. Fans are justified in being upset if Mark doesn't like it. He needs to hire better. Listen, Mark is in the hole money-wise right now. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's known to a lot of people, but Knicks Nation says Gosman choked.
I don't really think he choked that bad. I mean, the Blue Jays had a lot of chances to score, and they didn't.
I mean, when you give up 3 runs, you expect your offense to wake up a little bit.
Yeah, just a little. I mean, they have a lot of bats in that lineup, the Blue Jays.
Wampeg says 57 is way too young to pass away. Absolutely.
It's sad. He had brain cancer, unfortunately. So,
let's see. Which city has the best chance of winning dual championships with the World Series and Super Bowl?
Ooh.
That's a good one. I'll have to continuously think about that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of World Series because
I mean, if you think Super Bowl favorites, you think the Miami Dolphins as of right now, you think the Buffalo Bills, maybe you think the Philadelphia Eagles, but they've taken a little bit of a step back, even though they're virtually, I think, still undefeated.
Maybe Philadelphia is the answer.
Yeah, that's probably the closest answer I could give you. I don't think there's any LA teams that are far superior.
Yeah, I mean, San Francisco's technically LA, so.
Right.
All right, here we go.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, you have San Francisco, the Niners, and the Giants. But anyways, Luis Arias, the NL batting champion, as John has documented, will dig in with Zach Wheeler pitching. Wheeler is ready. So is Arias. The first pitch on the way is a called strike. We are underway.
Wheeler, guy that can throw 99, has used the cutter a lot more since he came over from the Mets, and he's looked dominant as a Phillies pitcher.
Wheeler deals his second pitch to Arias, the leadoff hitter. This pitch is downstairs. Count is 1-1. Fastball on the outside corner. Just looked a little low. 133 OPS plus for Arias, 33 points above average. The count is 1-1. The pitch on the way to Arias is swung and lined into left field. This will be caught by the left fielder. I believe that is Christian Pash, if I'm not mistaken. One away.
Correct. Former Brave, former Brave.
He was an A, right?
Former Athletic. Yep.
That's what I thought. Get to a couple of comments. Rams and winning it, not likely, but not out of realm of possibility. The Dodgers, yeah.
Yeah.
So coming up to the plate for the Miami Marlins is Jorge Soler. First pitch
Guys,
on
do
the
not
way
forget
is foul.
Jorge Soler, a dangerous man, has a lot of good postseason numbers. I remember that clutch run he had with the Braves. Very powerful man, so pitch carefully to him.
All right, count is 0-1 here to Soler. Pitch on the way from Zach Wheeler, and this one is chop foul to the left side. It's amazing, John, that the last time the Marlins were in a full playoff series, a full regular season, they made the playoffs. They were known as the Florida Marlins, and their uniforms look completely different. But
Yeah.
just wanted to note that. Philly fans are hype. The pitch to Soler. Call strike 3.
Good pitch from Zach Wheeler. He looks good to start. Uh-oh. He looks good to start. Watch the breaking ball here. That just froze up Soler, and that was an easy strike 3 call for the second out.
His knees just buckled. Just a great pitch by Wheeler. Digging in now, hitting 247. Obviously, in the regular season, was Josh Bell, acquired at the deadline. First pitch on the way to Bell is outside. Count is 1-0. It's amazing because Bell started off really bad in Cleveland, and I actually kind of wanted him as a Yankee free agent for first base. But
yeah, he had a very bad start. Also, he's had stints with the Pirates, Nationals. Powerful man, though. Still can hit homers.
247, 22 homers, and 74 RBIs. Must have had some sort of bounce back half with the Marlins, obviously a better team. 2-0. Inside count is 3-0. Yep, with Miami, 818 OPS. Also 11 home runs and 53 games. Count is 3-0 to the big left-hander. Wheeler kicks and delivers. And he swings and grounds it. What a play by the second baseman. Stott fires, and he gets him.
I mentioned Bryson Stott can also use a very good glove at second and showing it off there. 1, 2, 3, we go. Phillies come to bat in the bottom of the first.
Yes, sir. What's up, Bowie? I hope all is well. He said, or Olsen deal. We're not sure which one. He's talking about Christian Posh.
I believe he came over in the Olsen deal, if I'm not mistaken. I believe
I'll double check, but I'm positive too, because Posh was a former Brave. Yep, he was in the Matt Olson deal.
But guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe, share out. We're all here to have some good time for baseball. We're not getting pissed at our own football teams. All right, this is not the night for that. Okay.
And also, folks, just saying, basketball season is right around the corner. Maybe we do a preseason game before the regular season kicks off. I got to download the Knicks schedule, but just saying again, as John said, please hit the like button, subscribe, do all the good stuff. We'll be back live Thursday for Thursday Night Football with the Bears and the Commanders, if I'm not mistaken. That's not going to be a great game. O's pitching is too weak. I don't think they make it out of the division series.
Dean Kramer is a very good pitcher. You got to hope Grayson Rodriguez takes that next step.
Yep. Completely agree.
Pitch well in the second half, so we'll see what he does in his first playoff stint. But Kramer is very good.
I didn't catch the game, Jacob, but he says you about your. I'm sorry. But you were about to have the bases loaded. You don't send Bichette unless he's 100% safe. Maybe there was that must have been controversial in the.
No, I agree, but I don't blame that on Gausman. I blame that on the Blue Jays offense and the third base coach. Few times they had chances and just could not capitalize.
All right. Yeah, same send as the judge. That was the error in the fifth inning.
Yep.
Who hit this home run off?
Corbin Carroll did, and then same inning, you're going to see it. Ketel Marte, gone.
They're a bit of a dark horse. Not that they're the World Series contender because they were winning the division early on, but kind of sneaky. So, John, if you want, you can read the Phillies lineup.
Phillies lineup for tonight, guys. Kyle Schwarber DHing leading off. Batting second, the shortstop, Trey Turner. Batting third, the third baseman, Alec Boehm. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Batting seventh, The second baseman, Bryson Stott, batting 8th. The left fielder, Christian Pach, batting 9th. The center fielder, Josh Rojas.
All right, as we see the young Jesus Luzardo throw his second pitch to Schwarber, as this one's fouled off. The count is 1-1. Luzardo with a 3.63 ERA.
You jumped that ahead of me? What the heck?
Did I actually?
Oh, never mind. They didn't show.
They must have not shown the 1-1.
I was like, what? No, because I didn't see the pitch count. I'm like, what the hell?
Pitch to Schwarber is downstairs. Luzardo, a young phenom in that Miami rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Schwarber, second most home runs in baseball behind Matt Olson, which happens to be on his own division. The pitch on the way to Schwarber is swung on the ground to the right side. That is a base hit. As we will have the first hit of the game, it comes from the leadoff hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, good job. Schwarber, a guy, mainly a strikeout and homer guy, but able to get on base as the Phillies have the strategy of putting a power hitter in the leadoff spot. It works out there as he's on base. Yeah, Wampag pointing out 197 average, but 47 bombs. That's correct.
All right, here's Trey Turner. First pitch on the way is swung on a miss. Nice little slider going in on him. Strike one.
Yeah. Remember, Turner obviously struggled his first half of the year, maybe a little more, and then they had a Trey Turner night where they had positive encouragement, and it actually worked out for him.
Yeah, I mean, Philly's obviously a tough market, second, I would say, behind New York. But, again, he was a star player, so I guess the only thing you need to do is fill the love. The count is 1-1 with Kyle Schwarber off at first. Luzardo at the belt, looking over. He winds and delivers. Pitch on the way is fouled off. Count is 1-2. And Turner's played in a big market before. He played in L.A., just on the West Coast.
Yes, he has.
Count is 1-2. Luzardo at the belt delivers. Swung on and fouled away. Turner stays alive. Turner got a payday this offseason from the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah. Look at the numbers since August 3rd. 337 average, OPS of 1057. I mean, he killed it after August.
Pitch to Turner outside. His count is 2-2. Did Schwarber actually hit 197?
He did.
The 2-2 to Turner. Swung on and shot down the left field line. Is it fair? It is. It is a fair ball. Rounding third is Schwarber. He will stay right at third base. And the Phillies have two men on with nobody out.
That was a bullet hit off the bat of Turner. An absolute bullet right there. 109 exit velo is it was a fastball that Luzardo tries to go inside there, but Turner does a good job of getting it out in front of it, and that just stayed fair. And Phillies are threatening early.
Didn't go inside enough as that pitch was on the inner half of the plate.
Yeah.
But this will bring up the first third baseman, Alec Boehm, hitting 274 in the regular season. Luzardo delivers. First pitch is down in the dirt. Disgruntled says, let's go.
Luzardo struggling a little bit. Obviously, his first taste of the postseason is giving up 2 hits already. Let's see what Boehm can do.
Luzardo looking on. Looks back at second, delivers the pitch. This one is lined into right field. This is going to be caught by De La Cruz. Does the runner tag? And he will not tag. It's a great throw from De La Cruz.
De La Cruz is a very good arm out there. Schwarber, not a lot of speed. I like the decision not to risk it there when you got this man coming up. One of the better postseason runs we've seen in a while last year, Bryce Harper.
Mm-hmm. Knicks Nation asks, why is Sandy not pitching?
He didn't have a very good season. He was a little inconsistent. I understand why they went with Luzardo. So
Harper will face the lefty Luzardo. The pitch on the way, down in the dirt, way outside. Count is 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
Disgruntled says, I like all the teams in the NL East besides the Braves.
I mean, I like the Mets, just not into the other teams.
Right. I got to ask you a question at commercial. Maybe we could do like our Immaculate Grid because we haven't done one of those in a while. We need a little warm up.
We haven't done a baseball one in a while.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. Bryce Harper ain't arguing with Angel Hernandez this time.
He's talking with the plate umpire, Stu Sherwood, or maybe it's something about the box or whatever, a time being called. He says John Sandy's out for the year with an injury.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I completely forgot about that.
1-0 to Harper.
Regardless,
swung on and missed.
Regardless, he was healthy. Sandy did not.
He didn't live up to the hype.
He had a mediocre season, regardless. But I completely forgot about that injury. You're right.
Harper coming off a season partly delayed to an injury, but Harper swings and misses. Nice pitch from Luzardo, capturing the bottom part. I should say bottom outside corner, 1 and 2, lower than the outside corner.
Yeah, Luzardo did earn this spot, but trying to get out of a jam here.
Harper is 1 for 9 in his career versus Luzardo. Luzardo, the young kid, delivers, and he takes way outside count. It's 2 and 2. He's really aiming for that right-handed batter's box, trying to go away from the lefties, go inside to the righties. The haste that Jesus Lizard earned his start, says Disgruntled.
Yeah,
the pitch to Harper, full count.
It's also a very rowdy environment. We know how Philly fans are, so
yes. What's up, Sunil? What's up, Jets? Mess. Count is 3 and 2 from the young Luzardo. At the belt from the set. He kicks in, delivers. Struck him out swinging.
That was a beautiful pitch to Harper there. Watch this. This is just a breaking ball that Harper never picked up very well and gets the second out.
There you go. And coming up to the plate will be the right-hander JT Realmuto, the former Marlin, as Luzardo delivers pitches high.
106 strikeouts on sliders, which is third in all of baseball this year, as you see that graphic that they put up there.
Count is 1-0 to Realmuto. The pitch in there for a called strike. Count is 1-1. Realmuto with a 106 plus OPS, 252 average in the regular season. The pitch down in the dirt. Count is 2-1. Count is 2-1. 2 outs, 2 runners on. The pitch to Realmuto is way outside, 3-1. Count is 3-1. The pitch. Realmuto takes strike 2. It's a full count.
It's be very impressive if Luzardo gets out of the chamois. It's second and third, nobody out.
Count is 3-2. Luzardo looks on. He's going to deliver his 24th pitch of the inning. The pitch on the way and popped into center. Chisholm coming on. He makes the catch, and Luzardo gets out of the inning with no trouble.
That was a great way to work back from that potential disaster that could have been, but he got the important strikeout on Harper, and he gets Realmuto to pop out. No score after 1. Guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe, share out, help us out if you can. We do appreciate everyone that is and you know what? I'm going to shut up because we got some immaculate grid.
I actually got to ask you a question. I saw this on Sunday. I didn't get a chance to ask you because obviously yesterday we did the football stream and whatnot. How did, some people criticize this with the Mets organization. How did you feel about the way the Mets handled Showalter? Because some people didn't like how they handled it or whatever.
It's a shame he's gone. Oh, stop it. He didn't win a single playoff series with the Mets. Goodbye.
Just to get, you know what? We'll get to the comments after this. Immaculate grid time, folks. We got the Astros, 300 career batting average, 500 home runs, the Braves, the Yankees, and the Dodgers. So,
right.
John, if you want first guess is on you.
All right, I'm trying to think. Braves, Astros. We got Evan Gattis. That's one guy. Trying to think who else. The pitcher, Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
He's one. Trying to think. Anyone else? I got a starter, Jake Odorizzi. I know that.
Do you want to type that in? Do you want me?
Yeah, let's go, Jake Odorizzi.
Okay, Jake Odorizzi. We got a 2%er. I'm gonna go with the Yankees, Astros, Chad Qualls. I got a 0.07, but I have to stop right there because we're getting back to action. I'll address you guys' comments in a sec. I know you keep them coming. We'll definitely answer them.
Oh, I could have had Brian McCann too. Yeah, that wasn't.
I think that would have been a more common guess.
Yeah, I didn't even think of McCann. I forgot about McCann as a.
Up to Sunil. I just want to get one of his comments real quick. Boys, add 2 more to last week's total. 237 at the start, 221 now, 223 last week. Keep it going, bro, with the weight loss. You're doing a great job.
Good job, man. Hashtag drop it like it's hot. That's right. Snoop Doggy Dog.
Yes, sir. Here is Jazz Chisholm, the left-hander. 252 on this season. 1-0 count. The pitch. Strike one. To me, he has a lot of gravitas for someone who kind of performs at times.
Yeah, that's true.
1-1 pitch on the way to Chisholm. And this one is chopped slowly to second. And he's just going to jog it out to first, one gone.
You got to run that out, buddy.
I'm not a fan of that, honestly. It was off the end of the bat. It was a slow roller, so he could easily be doing out.
You got to run it out. What is this? Laziness. That's what it is. Lazy.
He was obviously reviewing the play from the last inning with Bryson Stott. Coming up to plate is Jake Berger, deadline acquisition. He grounds this to short, played by Turner, and 2 gone. 2 quick outs here for Zach Wheeler.
Yep.
So coming to play here for the Miami Marlins is Brian De La Cruz.
Yep. Guy played very well this season. Become a very good starter for this Marlins crew, and they got an underrated team here, but Wheeler's so far has been 5 up, 5 down.
Call strike there. I would just want to go back on an error I made in the first inning. The catch in right field was actually by Jesus Sanchez, and left field is De La Cruz, not right field. Pitch to De La Cruz is downstairs. Count is 1-1. Sunil says, if Zach Wheeler was a free agent, I'd rather have him over Nola. Yeah, Nola, to me, he's like, he brings all the hype of like a number 1 starter, but he's like a number 2, in my opinion. He's not that as good as advertised.
No, he's not.
De La Cruz goes chasing at a high heater. The count is 1-2. But I would definitely, if he was a free agent, I don't know if he is, I would definitely welcome Zach
Wheeler's not.
Yeah.
Nola is.
Count is 1-2. Philly fans waving their red towels. This one's fouled off. As he stays alive, Wheeler only 18 pitches. Count is 1-2 from Wheeler. The pitch. Downstairs 2-2. How would I feel about a potential reunion with Monty? He's pitched very well with the Rangers. I'm not going to lie to you. As a back-end guy, I wouldn't mind.
I want Jordan Montgomery for the Mets.
Yeah.
Saying that for a while.
This one's popped in the air. Shallow outfield. This will be caught by Stott, and it is a 1-2-3 inning for Wheeler. That'll end the inning. Folks, if you don't mind, John, you can read the rest of some of the comments. I'm just going to grab some water, and then we'll finish up our Immaculate Grid.
Sure. All right. So, Wompbag saying, I don't want Cashman to make any decisions. No, I agree. He shouldn't be the man. Nick's Nation saying, I want the Yankees to get Yamamoto and Bellinger or Soto if Hal has any kind of balls. I mean, personally, as a Mets fan, I want Yamamoto badly. on this roster. I really do like him coming over from Japan. I think Soto and Bellinger would both help the Yankees. I think that'd be a perfect left-handed bat for you guys, either of those choices. Jacob also says, oh yeah, sorry, I read that already. Sunil says, whatever LA Yankee King says, I go the opposite direction. That's pretty messed up. That is, I do agree with that statement though, Wampag. I'm pretty sure most of you guys agree. I don't think anyone wants Cashman making your decisions. All the clownery he's had. Cashman's already fucking up the Jets, the Giants, the Jets or G ladies roster. It's either him or an Epler. Take your pick. Well, the Mets have David Stearns now, so at least he's going to be the guy in charge as their first president of baseball operations in their history.
You talking about Mr. Stearns?
Yes, I am.
All right. Damn. Let me just see if we have enough time so we can get at least one or two answers on the screen. I'm trying to hurry this up as fast as possible. All right.
All right. I'm trying to think because I see Braves. All right, so we got to think of their like really good players. So obviously Hank Aaron's the obvious one.
Oh yeah.
At Mr. 733. I got an underrated one because I think everyone else would go and think of besides Hank Aaron, everyone else would think maybe Chipper. I don't think Chipper got 500 though. What about Eddie Matthews? Because he's high up on their list, but I don't know if people are going to remember him.
I'll try that out in a sec. We have to move back to action. I'm going to type in your answer, and I'll let you know what we get.
Unless
as Castellanos takes a ball.
Unless we think of someone else, like
that's what I was thinking. Eddie Matthews.
I don't know who else because I'm pretty sure Chipper and Andrew Jones didn't do it.
Jones might have been a little short, not on the dot.
I think Andrew Jones was short too. I don't think he hit 500.
Castellanos grounds this foul. This count is 1 and 2.
Did Dale Murphy hit 500?
Eddie Matthews did hit 500. He got a 17%.
Damn it. I mean, those are always so hard to.
It's true. Count is 1 and 2. The pitch downstairs. A little quick pitch there from Luzardo. 2 and 2. Check if Dale Murphy hit 500. Well, they're showing Jesus Luzardo. I'm guessing that's the Florida when they were the Marlins and they won the World Series in 2003. But 2-2 inside. Count is 3 and 2. Luzardo did not get the call. Murphy hit 398. He did not hit 500. All right.
It's Castellanos.
Count is 3 and 2. The pitch to Castellanos. Swung on and grounded. Fielded by Arias, 1 gone. I'm surprised we didn't get a drive to deep left field by Castellanos. It would be a home run.
Well, no bad news happened as we have a game break here. Gabriel Moreno making it 4-3 Diamondbacks. Going yard, the third bomb given up by the Brewers and Corbin Burns. They've come all the way back down 3-0.
Just so you know, folks, John is openly rooting for the Brewers to lose so they could fire Counsell and he could be a Mets manager. But this one is a called strike to Bryson Stott.
I'm not opening. Look, I want him to be one so badly. He's a very good manager.
Oh, I agree. What's up, Shane? 0-1. Pitch to Stott is outside.
Stott, again, I praised this guy in my membership video. Anyone that saw that, I mean, he's had a phenomenal breakout season for the Phillies.
Count is 1-1. The pitch on the way to Stott. Stott swings and misses at a dirt pitch. Count is 1-2.
His batting average from last season, over 100 points. The slugging, over 100 points. I mean, that is phenomenal where he's gone this year.
Count is 1-2. Obviously, he's still showing the stats. The pitch to Stott. Chopped foul off of his foot. Sunil says, where's Alexa? Alex will join us in a bit.
Yes, he's hiding. He's hiding.
Yes, he's hiding while running errands.
He's hiding.
Count is 1-2. Luzardo winds, kicks, and delivers to Stott. Stott chops this down the left field line, but foul.
Stott 4 for 5 in his career against Luzardo.
Count is 1-2 as Stott takes out of the batter's box, and he's going to come back in now. Count is 1-2. Luzardo winds, kicks, and delivers. And Stott lines this foul. He's doing a good job of keeping himself alive.
Yeah, he shows a willingness to go opposite field. Have it in the graphic there. 6 most opposite field hits, 57 on the season.
John, what do you think of this?
Sure. No.
Call strike 3. Stott down looking.
Luzardo, a nasty fastball there. Watch this one just hit the bottom of the bottom zone, kept it away, and that is a beautiful pitch. Our other guy, Alex, comments, I'm at the gym, folks. After a few hours at school, I should be on within the next 30 to 40 minutes. Hit the likey for these fine gentlemen. Yeah, let's hit the likey, guys. Let's do that. You know what? Sunil, you might have the comments in lane. Omar from Brooklyn for New York Mets manager. Yes, there you go.
Here is Christian Pash. 238 on the season. The pitch to Pash. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Luzardo's starting to settle in a little more. He's doing pretty good.
Count is 1-2.
Oh!
Can't wait to see this one. He struck him out. A nasty little slider going down and in. And he gets Pash to strike out swinging. No runs, no hits.
Watch how he changed his motion and he kind of did a little bit of a quick pitch.
It's the second time I think he did in the inning.
Beautiful move from Luzardo, and he gets it. Nice, another strikeout on the slider, but still no score, guys, as we head to the third.
All right. Let's see. Let's go back to our immaculate grid, folks.
That's right.
During commercial. But what if you do not want? Not want. What if you don't get Craig Counsell?
Maybe a Mike Schilt. Somebody good, please.
Yankee and 500 homers. I know somebody mentioned Gary Sheffield. That's a very good guess. A-Rod, obvious. 300 career batting average. That's not easy to do.
Yeah, you got to think of like really good.
I'm gonna go take a shot in the dark. I'm gonna say Phil Rizzuto.
All right, make sure you're right. What?
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark.
All right, he's taking a shot, guys.
And I missed the shot, so I apologize.
Damn it!
But John, your next guess.
Oh my God. I was trying to think of Dodgers career batting. Did Gary Sheffield have a 300 career batting average?
I'll double check.
Because I know he was a Dodger too. You could put him for that. You could put him on the Yankees. I know Sheffield should be used for something.
292, not 300.
All right. But he did have 500 career homers.
That's correct.
So we could use him with the Yankee or Dodger. It's up to you.
I'm going to go Dodger.
Sheffield, yep.
8%. All right. We got the Braves, Dodgers, Astros. Joe Kelly's kind of an obvious. Dodgers, Astros. Did Jeff Kent ever play for the Astros? I want to say he did. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure you're right.
Jeff Kent. Yeah, he did 03 to 04. Let me just I'll think of another one, but we have to head back to action. Just stop my screen here as we head to the top of the third inning. Coming to the plate now is the lefty Jesus Sanchez. He swings and misses. The count is 0-1.
Sanchez 253 on the air, 14 homers, 52 ribbies.
Count is 0-1. Wheeler kicks and delivers. Call strike 2.
Wheeler has just frozen some of these Marlins hitters with his fastball. I mean, it's so dominant. It's one of the best fastballs in the game. and he just sets it up. And he likes to jam players, but
Count is 0-2 the pitch. Swung on and grounded. Diving stop, but it's past the shortstop Turner. It's a base hit for Jesus Sanchez.
First hit for the Marlins of the night as just a roller. Turner made a play on that ball. Let's see. Oh, that just went under his glove.
Yeah. All right. So coming to the plate now will be John Birdie. Birdie, a right-handed hitter, hitting .296 in the regular season. The pitch on the way to Birdie is a called strike. Looked a little low. Birdie's going to ask the plate umpire for confirmation.
Yeah, and also Birdie, one of those speedsters out there, one of the fastest guys in the league. That's what he's known for, getting on base, stealing bags. A little surprised they have him hitting 8th, but
pitch to Birdie is way outside. Disgruntled says former Met, right? The starter for the Phillies? Yes, Zach Wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
And John is regretting that decision to let him go.
Yeah, no, I was an advocate for keeping Wheeler, but nobody listened to me.
Count is 1-1. The pitch to the right-hander Birdie. The pitch swung on and drilled down the right field line. This will go foul. Count is 1-2.
Should always listen to Professor, right?
Yes. Count is 1-2. Wheeler kicks and delivers. He struck him out with the sweeper. One gone.
Yeah, it's just a nasty pitch right there. Jesus.
That'll bring up I believe it's a right-handed hitter in Fortes. Fortes takes a call strike.
Fortes. This is a weak spot that Wheeler can easily dominate.
Mick Fortes hitting .204 in the regular season. Count is 0-1. Pitch on the way. Dots the inside corner, strike two. Great sinker there.
Sinker, he's got a cutter too that runs into righties. My God, that is like nearly unhittable. Phillies fans on their feet here.
Count is 0-2. Runner on first, that is Sanchez. Fortes, the 9-hitter at the plate. The count is 0-2. The pitch on the way. Outside 1-2. Does not chase. Count is 1-2. 30 pitches thus far in the game for Wheeler. Deals from the stretch. The pitch. 2-2. He misses with the fastball. 97 on the gun. Back at the belt is Wheeler. The 2-2 pitch. Chopped right up the middle. This is fielded by Stott. There's one on first. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. We've seen a pitcher's duel this far.
Yeah.
We head to the bottom of the third. Nothing.
I forget. Is the pitch clock on for baseball playoffs?
I'm pretty sure it is.
I didn't even ask that. I forgot.
Pretty
It's the
sure
first
it is.
time I ever had to ask. Guys, make sure when Alex gets on here, we have to ridicule him for making us late because we want to do picks, right? We want to hear the Book of Wonder, but we're waiting on him.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you tell him to pop in. Tell him we had to wait for picks because of you.
Yes. Bellinger gives me Schwarber vibes, gets non-tendered, then has an epic season that gets paid a shit ton. Yeah. I mean, Schwarber obviously is a home run and nothing guy. I feel like most people are used to pitch clock by now. Yeah. I've kind of got used to it, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. I like a good 3-4 hour game. I'm not one of those Place of play idiots. I'm sorry. Barbara Carroll, what's going on, Barbara? Go
Marlins.
Marlins, baby. How is
All right.
John Birdie starting for the Marlins? He's an awful player.
So they put in 500 homers, Yankees. What about Mr. October?
Reggie Jackson's a good guess. I'm just trying to maybe like think Winfield hit 500.
I don't know if he did.
I'll double check.
You could check.
Because Winfield just short by about 35.
Okay.
Reggie, yes, that's a good guess. A-Rod's a good guess.
I think A-Rod's too popular. I think.
Yeah, way too popular. Reggie Jackson. I'm trying to
Obviously-
think of alternates. Thinking of alternates.
Dave is too popular.
Dave is too popular.
Teixeira didn't get 500, right? He was 400.
Yes. Same thing with Carlos Beltran.
Same thing with Giambi. God.
Trying to think like their major power hitters. Mattingly was not a 500 guy. Outside of Reggie, who can you honestly think of? Like, that is not obvious.
Let's go. I think we should go with Reggie. I think everyone else is too
Okay.
obvious.
But
Let's go
I'm
with Mr.
also-
October.
All right. Reggie gets a 13%. I'm actually going to throw in, I'm going to make up for my error. I'm going to say Don Mattingly for 300. But
That's right.
We'll
Luca
move out of
failed
this.
us on the grid tonight.
yes, I did. I take that I messed up. So anyways, we're back to action as Rojas is up at the plate for the Philadelphia Phillies. Pitch on the way is inside. Count is 1-1. I don't think Giancarlo's hit 500.
He is not. He has not hit 500 yet. I think he's over 400.
Yeah. 1-1 to Johan Rojas is inside. Count is 2-1. Cecil Fielder's an interesting guess. I don't know if he's hit 500. Count is 2-1. Pitch on the way. Rojas takes inside. Count is 3-1.
Oof.
Count is 3-1. The pitch on the way to Rojas. Swung on it, hit in the air, down the left field line. It will go way foul. Crossface Ray, what's up? He says, help.
Oh, that's right.
Watch out.
I had you guys winning the series. I don't
Still
know.
can be won, though.
Still got to win another game if you're the Rangers, but Monty shut you guys out.
Swung on and chopped. This is going to go foul.
Montgomery took care, made the Rays look light work. I know the Rays also have a crap ton of injuries, so I understand that.
And that eunuch, Brian Cashman, said that Montgomery wasn't a playoff pitcher. That eunuch. I never used that word. I haven't used that word in like 4 years, but he's a eunuch, all right.
Eunuch.
Or you could call him also a charlatan.
A charlatan.
3-2 to Rojas. Swung on it, hit in the air to left. This will also go foul. Rojas has gotten a ride on some pitches, but he's just been off with the timing. The count is 3-2. The pitch on the way to Rojas. Swung on and fouled off again. John, let me ask you this. I know I already have an answer in mind. What are you going to say? Do you have any specific team that you're kind of rooting for in this playoffs? I know the Mets are obviously out of it.
Anyone that's not a rival of the Mets.
Okay. The pitch, 3-2, line, base hit left field in front of De La Cruz. So Rojas, the 9-hitter, will get on, and that'll bring up the lefty Kyle Schwarber.
Good at bat there for Rojas. Fouling 3 pitches off, and then he sits back on the breaking ball there and on that slider, and which was a hanger. But way to get on here for the bottom of the third.
Jacob, you're right on that point about Bader, but Bader also, it's not like Bader was like that 1-year rental, but Bader was here for 2 years, and the Yankees had to end up releasing him. Schwarber takes a call strike, and Schwarber does not like the call. John, when is your flight to Philly? Jacob asks.
I have been to Philly before, but never to root these heathens.
Interesting term
Oh,
there.
Rojas takes Rojas takes
He's
second
going to
there.
take second there, as it is a little bit of a pass. I'm not so sure it'd be a wild pitch or
I think it's a
anything, but
wild pitch. I don't think it's a pass ball. Yeah, he blocked it in front of him, and
good steal there. Knicks Nation says he's pulling for the Braves because he loves Acuna.
I do like one Acuna. He's in the Mets minor league system.
Yeah, Luis Angel. Count is 1-1. Rojas leads off of second. 51 pitches for Luzardo. He's been worked quite a bit. The pitch on the way to Schwarber is swung on him. It's late on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. The count is 1-2. Barbara says, I go for any team playing Philadelphia.
It's like this game is like Freddy versus Jason for me, and then the Braves are like Michael Myers waiting right after. That's a great way to put it. Like,
it's true, though, for you at least.
just think, me and you have 3 teams in our division that didn't make the playoffs. When's the last time that's happened?
Count is 1-2.
And it's
as Rojas fixes himself, he's going to make his lead. We're going to take his lead. I shouldn't say make his lead. Count is 1-2 to lefty Schwarber. The pitch on the way is call. Strike 3. Schwarber down looking.
That was he just stared at strike 3 right there. That was I don't know why
he struck him out. Who's Texas is projected starter tomorrow? Is Scherzer starting any of the 3 games?
That's actually a very good question. Let me take a look at that for you, buddy.
And Luzardo nearly picks off Rojas.
Oof, that was a nice move. Let's look at tomorrow, because I know Monty went today, and I just don't remember off the top of my head who they have going for game 2. It is Nathan Eovaldi tomorrow, and the Rays starter is Zach Elfine. So
nice pitch there from Luzardo.
Yeah, I remember Scherzer's now out, but Eovaldi, he's right. Eovaldi spent some time on the injured list this year.
Yeah,
but,
that's been his problem. He's such a very good pitcher. The pitch to Turner is downstairs. It's his problem. It's the injuries. I think it was started with the Tommy John surgery he had a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And he came back with the Rays for a bit, won a World Series with the Red Sox. And now he's been up and down. The 1-1 pitch to Turner is popped up in the air. He drops the bat in disgust. This is going to be caught by Luis Arias. It'll be 2 gone.
Don't forget, Eovaldi was a Marlin, too.
Yes, he was. He started he was with Dodger, and then he started his career officially with the Marlins. And then he came over to the Yankees. I actually liked Eovaldi as a Yankee.
Crossface saying, if the Rays get eliminated, I'll root for the Marlins. All right, I guess the Florida connection. Okay.
He was traded. The official trade was him going to the Marlins for Hanley Ramirez and Randy Choate. The pitch outside of Bohm.
Randy Choate, wow.
They could get John Gray back for next series, which would be huge for them.
They could.
Is Jonah Heim still injured?
No, he played today. He's back.
Good, I like Jonah Heim. Pickoff move to second. He is safe. And maybe the Marlins were considering challenging. They don't.
Alec Bohm has had an up and down career in Philadelphia, but he's had a very solid season with the Phillies.
Is 1-1. I'm sorry, it's 2-0. My apologies.
Guy used to be a top prospect for them.
Yes, he was. Count is 2-0. Luzardo looks on. Rojas leads the pitch. Boom, lines one down the left field line. That is a base hit. 1 run will score. The Phillies take the lead. Boom into second with a sliding double with 2 outs.
Wow, look at that. Alec Bohm
caught it, but it went farther down the left field line.
Yeah. Let's see. I didn't know if it was fair or foul at first, but let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's easily a fair ball. Good job from Bohm to break the ice here.
What's up, Almighty? Hope all is well, brother.
Almighty, my man.
Crossface Ray says, I know it's weird because I live in Georgia.
Really? You live in Georgia? Wow.
Sunil says, Luca, I'll get to that comment as Harper fouls away. Luca, you're failing at your key game calling skills. No fur balls tonight. I actually had one. You must have not heard it because it was when Schwarber shook out, I think.
Pay attention, man. Come on now.
Yeah, I'll pull one out. Don't worry. 0-1. Harper takes way outside. Is this the Marlins' first playoff game? Yes.
Yes, it is.
Harper 0 for 1 with the strikeout against the lefty, Luzardo. Count is 1-1. The pitch on the way. Harper. Did he go around? He did not. Count is 2-1. Just great swing of the bat there. His furballs tonight is not as pronounced, though. Listen, I did one. I have a chance to do more. Harper gets jammed. This is lined and caught by Berger. That'll end the inning. We will move to the top of the fourth. The Phillies strike first. It is 1-0 Philadelphia. Let's go back to our grid, John.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There was a comment there I wanted to address. Jacob said
Sure.
Josh Young might have solidified his Rookie of the Year case today, in my opinion. I'm still going to say that for the American League, I think Gunnar Henderson deserves it.
I know somebody was saying Royce Lewis, too.
Royce Lewis had a good game, but I'm saying Gunnar for that. And for the National League, I think the obvious winner is Corbin Carroll. Although I wish Kodai Senga was it, but it's not him. Corbin had a ridiculous season.
So we got two more guesses. Let me also address Barbara's comment. Yeah, they never won a division title. That's amazing, in my opinion. Amazing. They were a wild card in 97, wild card in 03 when they won. Dodgers, Astros. I know we had Dotel. We had some other guys.
Trying to think.
Jeff Kent, I mentioned briefly.
Zach Greinke.
Zach Greinke.
Someone that was trying to think of others. Obviously, JD Martinez. I know that was said in the chat earlier. The pitcher, Josh Fields.
Josh Fields, I might wait. Is he still pitching, right, or is he not?
I believe he's on Texas, or actually, no, he's not. He's not. I thought he was. Never mind, though. Yeah, that's a good one, actually. Josh Fields. Did Mike Fiers ever play for the Dodgers? No, right?
I'll double check that.
I don't think he did.
No. Let's go with Josh Fields, and then we'll return to the game.
Okay.
5%.
Damn, really? 5% for him?
All right. All right, it's Buster Olney's talking over with new manager Skip Schumacher, the former St. Louis Cardinal.
Yeah, kudos to him. Got this team to the postseason, so.
Schumacher, he also played with the Reds and the Dodgers.
Cardinals.
Mainly a bench player throughout his, yeah.
He was on both Cardinals World Series teams in 2011, and then they had when they won in was it 06?
Yes.
6, right?
So Zach Wheeler will start off the inning by facing the reigning NL batting champion, that is Luis Arias. Arias, first pitch to him is way outside. Count is 1-0.
See if Wheeler can continue his dominance, as he only allowed one hit through the first time around the batting order.
Count is 1-0. The pitch on the way to Arias. He fouls it off. Count is 1-1. The pitch grounded slowly to Stott. One gone. This will bring up next batter, and that being Jorge Soler.
Jacob saying he might be manager of the year. I don't know. I think if I have to pick a vote, I think Dave Roberts would. How good the Dodgers were. Remember, everyone thought they would tail back when the Padres would be ahead of them. I was one of those people, and no, they had a great year. Remember, they also had no Walker Buehler this year. I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's true. No worries. Soler takes a strike. Now he takes inside. I kind of find it unfair how Brandon Hyde didn't win last year. I think is this AL Manager of the Year or is this NL Manager of the Year?
Well, I thought we were just talking that nationally because
Okay, National League.
he said Jacob said he might be managing the year referring to Schumacher, but
That's a
American
fair
League,
argument.
yeah, I could see Brandon Hyde winning it. That's a very good.
Very much in the American League. Count is 1-2 to the righty Soler. The pitch from Wheeler. He struck him out.
Hey,
See, Sunil, I added it in. 2 gone. What a nasty pitch from Wheeler.
yeah. Told you goes inside to righties, whether it's his cutter, slider, his sinker. He gets it all.
Who would you rather choose for manager of the year? Torey Lovullo or Skip Schumacher? Here's Josh Bell, swings and misses.
Ooh, that's a very good.
Because I know Barbara just brought up that she's the Diamondbacks game on. It just made me think real quick. Count is 0-1. The pitch on the way to Bell. And Bell takes downstairs and in.
All right. Well, I say the Dave Roberts is the number 1 vote for me. Second, I would say. I'm trying to think. I mean, ooh,
Bell, the pitch. Grounded to the right side. Past the diving
Base
Stott.
hit.
It's a base hit. As they got a 2-man on, 1-man on, 2 out.
I feel like Brian Snicker gets overlooked just because of the loaded lineup, but he still is
Yeah.
a very good manager.
100%.
I'd say Schumacher is more impressive than Lovello. I don't really think anyone. I feel like people thought Arizona could be a little sneaky. I don't think anyone had the Marlins being this good.
That's true. What's up to Mr. Armand? Hope all is well to Armand.
Armand, what is up, my guy?
Pham just struck out with runners on second and third. John just smiling in the background. Call strike to Chisholm. He does not like the call.
I did like Tommy Pham. I don't know why I smiled.
But John, he was the one that got Francisco Lindor to play harder.
I mean, it doesn't really matter when the team was, dead by that point. He played great in the second half, by the way. Like, he played fantastic.
Strike to the Chisholm. I apologize. Why does Chisholm look like he's bunting? The count is 0-2.
Trying to bunt. I don't know. Don't swing the bat, man. You got 2 outs. What's the point? You don't bunt with 2 outs. It's such a fundamental rule of baseball.
Count is 0-2. Wheeler kicks and delivers. Pitch outside. Count is 1-2. Count is 1-2 once again. Pitch.
Oh!
He struck him out. A ball in the dirt, a curveball, 82 miles an hour, gets the lefty Chisholm to strike out. Strikeout number 4 for Wheeler. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It is 1-0 Philadelphia.
Doesn't throw too many of those, but that was a nasty one.
If you don't mind me saying this, that was a poor at bat from Chisholm.
I don't mind you saying it. It was poor.
All right. So we have one more guess on the grid. Just going to pull it back so we can answer the question.
Go ahead, Luca. I'll let you finish off this grid. Go ahead.
Okay. Jacob says, I'm on playoff roster, Mets versus Dodgers. This MLB The Show game is so unrealistic.
Let's go, Jacob. Help the Mets win.
Let's see. Braves or Dodgers, 300 career batting average. I'm going to try to think of a rare one. I'm going to go with the Dodgers. I'm going to look up a couple players. Let's see. I'm going to go with Rick Monday. Let's see if he batted 300. No, he did not. Ron Say. Duke Snyder.
That's a good one.
295. He was short a couple. Kirk Gibson. Pee Wee Reese.
Pee Wee might have done it.
269.
Wow.
I'm trying to think Roy Campanella.
I know Gil Hodges didn't.
Dusty Baker. No, he was 278.
I'm thinking.
Mm,
I'm thinking.
let me check Rick Dempsey.
Mhm.
Shit. No, not even Rick Dempsey. I'm just going down the list here. Rafael Furcal.
Oh.
I already answered. No, I
Was
didn't.
Jackie Robinson?
The question is that an obvious, though? I'm not disagreeing with you.
I don't know. I don't know if people are going to think of the Brooklyn Dodgers. I don't know. I could be way wrong, and he could be very popular. I don't know.
See. 43%.
All right, yeah. So it's all right. Whatever.
All right, listen, we haven't done one all. We're rusty, John. We're rusty.
Rust.
All right, so JT Realmuto will take the bat, and he will take a ball. Count is 1-1. What channel is the game on? The channel's game is ESPN.
Armin, I completely forgot Manny Ramirez was a Dodger. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, he only played like 1 or 2 seasons in the Dodgers.
He did.
And that was after Boston too. Realmuto lines it in a left field. That is a base hit. It will get down in front of De La Cruz.
Barbara, we are not rooting for the Atlanta Braves. No. We are not rooting for no Atlanta Braves. No.
Coming up to the plate is the right-hander Nick Castellanos. And if he hits a home run, I'll be saying, and then there's a drive to deep left field by Castellanos, and that'll be a home run, but it's not.
Something bad's going to happen if you do that.
I want to say it, but I don't want anything bad to happen, which is unfortunate. Like, obviously, there's the tie. Everybody knows the joke by now.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch to Castellanos is 2-0. Count is 2-0. Pitch to Castellanos. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Almighty says, who do the Braves play the winner of?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, how the playoffs should go. Is it the winner of this series or the other series?
I mean, you kind of said it was like Michael Myers waiting for Freddy versus Jason as Castellanos swings and misses. I'll look at if you want, you can look at the bracket. But
oh right, yeah. I'll take a look at that.
Jason Hayward, that's an interesting name.
I don't think Jason Hayward batted 300.
John, no to Philly in every sport, Barbara says.
I'm not rooting for the Phillies. I just damn well don't want the Braves to win. I don't want any of those teams winning.
Castellanos bloops this one in right field. This will fall for a base hit right in front of Sanchez. Runner will move to third. He's going to throw it right into second. Castellanos is safe for the double. And the Phillies have something going here in the bottom of the fourth.
Mm-hmm. And it is correct. The Braves do play the winner of the series. The Dodgers play the winner of the other series. The LA Dodgers.
Good job by Castellanos trying to get in on the fastball.
Yeah, it's good opposite field hitting right there. He's always been a line drive hitter in his career, so it's a good double down the line. Nice hustle here, too. Nice hustle.
So coming to the plate now will be Bryson Stott. Mariners are out of the playoffs, my guy. Almighty.
Yeah, I predicted they'd make it, and
they collapsed.
The very last series.
Or in terms of the UT way to say it, they punched their fans in the dick.
Yeah.
So here's Bryson Stott. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not in it. I was hoping that they'd be in it because they're a likable team and whatnot, but they just fell apart.
Yeah.
Stott, first pitch is down in the dirt. This is nicely blocked there by Fortes. Count is 1-0. Pitch on the way to Stott, and he takes it down in the dirt. Who do you think? Question is, do you start warming up an arm in the bullpen if you're the Marlins? I think you should. Stott lines this one in the center. That is a base hit. Lines in front of Chisholm. Chisholm throws to the plate. Runner coming home, and he is out at the plate. An excellent throw there from Chisholm. A good tag there by Fortes, and he gets Castellanos at the plate.
Let's see. First off, Stott taking this pitch where it was, right down the middle, so he goes up the middle. Watch the throw from Chisholm here. He put all this one on it, and this is what we're talking about, the talent that he has. And Fortes looks like, let's see, they get him. Yeah, they got him just by a step. Good throw there. Nice tag from Fortes.
Yep, good call there by the plate umpire. And what are you writing in the Book of Wonder, John?
We're gonna find out.
Okay. Here is Pash. He takes a called strike. Count is 0-1 as Castellano looks on the bench. Pitch to Pash is downstairs. It gets behind Fortes, and that'll advance the runner to third. Good job by Stott noticing the error there, and it will move the runner over to and he moves to third with one out. .76 pitches here for Jesus Luzardo. The count is 1-1. Luzardo from the stretch delivers way outside 2-1. Yeah, Phillies got in last year with 87 wins. That's amazing. As AJ Puck, the former A, is up in the pen.
That's right.
The pitch, grounded up the middle, past Arias for a base hit. One run will score an RBI for Pash, the 8-hitter, and it is 3-0 Phillies. Question is, when do they go to the bullpen? As obviously they started warming up AJ Puck, but just a fastball, it gets right down the middle.
Probably Almighty, probably not next Monday because we're gonna have our Boys in the Big Apple podcast.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have a regular show.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll look at the preseason schedule. Obviously, just 4 games, but maybe we'll do like a midweek game or something like that. I gotta look at the schedule, obviously, but we will definitely be obviously also being in the opener, which is gonna be a lot of fun.
Look at that sign, fillet the fish.
That's a good one. So they've got. The Knicks have a Monday, next Monday. Then they have Saturday against the Timberwolves. Then they have a Tuesday. And then they have October 18th, which I believe is a Wednesday. Yes. So any of those assortment of games. Luzardo looks on, 78 pitches here against the righty Johan Rojas. The pitch is in there for a called strike.
Phillies
count is 0-1.
Phillies have kind of broken it open.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Armin says next Tuesday the NHL season starts.
Armin, I'm celebrating next Thursday night, Rangers season opener.
0-2 pitch down in the dirt. And will he advance? I don't think he will. Count is 1-2. Barber says, I'm not a fan of the expanded wildcards. The teams are not good. Most series are sweeps. You actually kind of share the same opinion as I do. I'm not a huge fan. I think when the MLB did this in 2020, it was more of a moneymaker. I'm going to be out there to be completely fair. Pitch down in the dirt. John, you can offer your thoughts.
For what? I'm sorry. What was the question again?
What are your thoughts on the extended wild card round? Not the wild card series.
I I kind of do like it a little just because it's not a one-game wonder anymore.
Yeah.
The
This
only
one's driven to right, and this will be caught by Sanchez, 2 gone.
the only thing is I don't like how the playoff seedings are like I always hate the division stuff. I always hated that. I always want like the best team with the best record to get the number 1 seed, then the second, not just by
Yeah,
division. Like, that's what I want. That was always my gripe.
So this will bring up the lefty, Kyle Schwarber. Armin says next Tuesday, it's the Blackhawks versus the Penguins.
Penguins suck.
John's going to be like, boo. Pitch on the way downstairs. Didn't who was the name of the number 1 overall pick that the Blackhawks had?
Connor Bedard.
That's what I thought.
The next superstar in the NHL, supposedly.
Count is 1-0. Pitch on the way to Schwarber. Swung and missed. Again, off-topic question. How do you think Brendan Othman's playing?
I don't know if he's going to make the roster, but he's playing. Him and Will Coley for the Rangers have been playing really good. So
Count is 1-1. The pitch on the way to Luzardo, or from Luzardo, outside 2-1. I read something that there's this account. I think Blue Shirts had something to do with Rangers. They were talking to
Blue
a
Shirt
reporter.
Empire. Is that the one?
I'll double check. As the 2-1 is going to be delivered, the pitch to Schwarber is swung and missed. Nice changeup.
Blue Shirt forever.
2-2. Blue collar blue shirts.
Oh, blue collar
on
blue
Twitter.
Shirt.
On Twitter, they supposedly talked to a beat reporter. His time is called by Schwarber. They talked to a beat reporter. They didn't mention the name because the reporter didn't want to mention the name or didn't want their name mentioned, should I say. But they said, Alexis I'll mention after this pitch. 2-2 all the way to Schwarber is swung and fouled away. They mentioned Lafreniere is not all in on hockey because he pounds beers and he goes play softball games.
Oh, if that's the case, then I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know how true that is, though, but
yeah.
He has looked a little chubby in the past.
Maybe that's why. Count is 2-2. The pitch on the way to Schwarber is downstairs 3-2. Luzardo wanted that. Count is 3-2. The pitch to from Luzardo swung on and missed. 2 runs in the inning for the Phillies. It is 3-0.
3-0. 3-0. Barbara, I'm right. I don't know what I'm right about, but I do know I'm right.
Let me find you the specific media, the certain text, because he shared it out.
I didn't really get to look at any Rangers news today. I was at work.
No. This was like a couple days ago, honestly.
Oh, I didn't even see that on Twitter. Barbara says, I love the Lundqvist show on MSG. He's in the media. Well, I loved him when he was a player, too. He was a king. Just wish he won a damn cup.
So, Derek Stepan retired?
Stepan retired. It's funny, former Rangers retired. Stepan from that 2015 team retired. Michael Delzato retired. Carl Hagelin retired. All the former Rangers, when I was a kid, are starting to retire. I'm like, God damn.
Didn't Matt Zuccarello resign with the Wild?
Yeah, he re-upped his contract. So I always loved him.
So the person said, Blue Collar Blue Shirts tweeted, won't divulge who, but it's not Molly, but here's a convo I had with a prominent reporter in the area this summer. The text says, don't say you heard this from me, but the fragile young kid is apparently spending his summer pounding beers and playing slow pitch softball. Honestly, I think they can't wait to be rid of him.
That's not good. You're right about the Penguins? Yeah, I will never like Pittsburgh. I will never like them, Barbara. Never.
And then the guy replied, I heard about the video games, but the reporter replied, the stories on his partying are absolutely insane.
Oh, can't confirm nor deny, but it's not a good
He's also heard from somebody else said that they heard from multiple hockey people that there was a commitment issue.
If that's why he hasn't panned out, I'd be very annoyed. That's simple character scouting. That goes for any sport. If you're not committed to play, don't be a first overall pick, or don't be a player in general.
Armin says, I will never like the Rangers.
I know you won't. I know you won't. It's all right, Armin. I respect you, though, because you're a Mets and Jets fan. And I'm pretty sure he is a Knicks fan, right?
Well, he doesn't really watch basketball.
Okay. But all right, he's got 2 out of 2 teams we'll share in common. That's fine by me.
So we're looking at Nick Castellanos in right field as Zach Wheeler is back on for another inning of work. The first pitch on the way to Berger is inside, counters 1-0.
Jake Berger. Pick up at the deadline from the White Sox. Marlins obviously tried to get some power in this lineup at the deadline.
Count is 1-0. The pitch on the way to Berger is swung on a miss, strike one. Orman says, I do
Sorry,
not.
I got a helicopter flying by.
No worries. Hold on. As this is a 1-1 pitch to Berger. Fouled away. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. That did itself well. 1-2 pitch on the way to Berger. Did he go around? He did not, says the first base umpire, Doug Eddings. Barbara Carroll calls Cindy Crosby.
Princess Cindy. That's right.
Count is 2-2. The pitch to Berger. Swung on and hit it high in the air. Not fairly deep. This is going to be caught by Turner for the first out. So coming up to plate now for the Miami Marlins is Brian De La Cruz. Almighty says the helicopter's looking for you.
Why me? I'm the one that sends them.
De La Cruz swings and misses, strike one.
Wheeler's getting a lot of swing and misses on a lot of these pitches, so Marlins might not be picking it up well out of his hand.
Count is 0-1. Pitch on the way to De La Cruz. Takes a knee-high pitch, but it's a ball. Count is 1-1. Jacob says, y'all check Twitter when you have a chance. Sure.
Yeah, apparently, Barber said it too. Longoria made a great catch, a double with bit. All right, I'll see what happened.
Count is 1-2 here to De La Cruz after the swing and miss.
I'm very curious. We'll get check it all together at the break or something.
Count is 1-2. Philly fans waving their towels. Wheeler has been phenomenal. Only 2 hits this far. Wheeler delivers 2-2. Count is 2-2. The pitch on the way to De La Cruz. Swinging foul off the knee of JT Realmuto. He'll stick around.
Yeah, you see the graphic here. Jake Berger, Josh Bell amongst the second highest OPS amongst players traded at the deadline. So
Count is 2-2. Pitch from Wheeler. Grounded foul to the left side. Wheeler only 57 pitches this far. Count is 2-2 to De La Cruz, and he pops this one up. This will stay fair. Third baseman Bohm makes the catch in foul territory. 2 gone.
It's got the American headband on. I like it from Mr. Bohm, even though I don't like the Phillies.
Awesome.
Almighty, I've been telling you to send me your fantasy team. I do feel bad. Trying to help you out, man. Also, next time, don't trade away Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, that's not something you want to do. I got Tyreek Hill on one of my fantasy teams actually.
Yeah.
Very lucky to have him.
Sunil, I'm gonna pick the or option.
All right. First pitch to Sanchez is called a strike.
Actually, who am I rooting against the most? Probably the Braves.
Yeah, John does not like those Braves. Count is 0-1. Pitch on the way. Fouled off 0-2. Burrow hasn't given me shit, and Higgins also. Yeah,
Just
that
a lesson for you, Almighty, for next year, right? When you draft players, try not to draft so many players on the same team, even if it's multiple. You don't
Yeah.
want because if one guy on offense is flopping, there's a good chance others are flopping around him.
Ball is downstairs. Good advice from Professor Angry John. Also, like to mention, I had the Bengals minus 2.5, and that went to complete disaster.
You did.
Count is 1-2. The pitch on the way from Sanchez is swung on and chopped to first. Played by Harper to Wheeler, and that will end the inning. Another 1-2-3 inning for Zach Wheeler. We head to the bottom of the fifth. After 4.5 innings of play, it is 3-0 Phillies.
Yeah. I'll never forget. I had Houston Texans +3. Best bet of the day.
Listen, you did a good deed. I also did a good deed because I bet the Houston Texans Steelers game on the under, and I ended up winning that. So good for him. Good for us.
Sunil asks, sorry, I was going to read the comments. Sunil says, when you trade away Tyreek Hill in fantasy football, then it's time to pack up. Armin says, the Bengals trade Higgins at the deadline if they are out of it, and he will be a free agent after this year. Something to consider.
I'm sure they want some value.
Yeah, I'm sure they want to get something good for him. How many games are there total? It lasts to the regular season. That's what it is. Everyone's saying check the Longoria play.
I'll look.
And Barbara, you could tell Sunil yourself. He's in the chat.
Alrighty. Let's see.
Let's see this. Let's see the phenomenal play by Mr. Longoria that everyone's saying. Let's see.
All right, I'm actually going to pull it up on the screen if you want.
Oh, all right. That's even better.
All right. We share the screen. Wait for my screen to load.
Let's see what he did.
Zero in on this. Just give me the tab. Here we go. As John, you can see this, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Loaded up. Brewers down a run. Line drive. Oh, what a catch! Longoria to second. It's a double play. Oh my!
Beautiful.
God. What a play from the veteran. What a play. We'll see that again.
Loaded up. Brewers down a run. Line drive. Oh, what a catch!
That was a phenomenal play.
Still has a sharp glove at how many years old?
Jesus. Has he been playing 15 years? More?
He has to be something around that age.
I'm looking up how long that guy's been playing for because he's been hold on, Longoria. Let's see. How many years is he playing? His rookie season was 2008. And he was a stud. Like, remember, like he came in, he won rookie of the year, and he was an all-star. Like he was phenomenal with the Rays his first few seasons. Then he just became like a star. Like even I don't know how he was an all-star some of these years because he had some damn good years.
AJ Puck takes the hill for the Miami Marlins. First pitch to Trey Turner is lined, and that is a base hit to center field.
So he started 2008. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. This year was his 16th year in the MLB. Jesus. Congrats to him. He's having a phenomenal career.
All right. So coming up next is Alec Bohm. First pitch to Bohm is fouled off. If you didn't notice, John, I actually looked at this on commercial. When Nick Castellanos hit that double, he flipped the bird to his teammates.
Oh, I don't know. I think maybe that was a joke, but
yeah, it was probably a joke. Yeah. Count is 0-1 from Puck. The pitch to Bohm is popped up foul. Almighty says he's going to start Stroud over Burrow.
Honestly, I'm in favor of that. CJ Stroud hasn't his 4 games. He got beat up his first few games by his poor offensive line. He still hasn't thrown a pick. Dude has been balling, man. Go start CJ Stroud.
Count is 0-2. Castellanos leads. No, I'm sorry, that's not Castellanos. This one is a pickoff move. There's Trey Turner. Jacob has a question for you, John, regarding the Mets managerial situation.
I'm going to pass on Bob Melvin. I'm going to take a hard pass.
Count is 0-2. Puck looks over. And the pitch. Bohm lines is foul.
Bob Melvin could not control that crazy locker room in San Diego. Maybe not all his fault, but kind of looks.
Maybe he needs a year off.
Yeah.
Count is 0-2. Pitch. Downstairs.
AJ Puck, former Oakland Athletic. He came in the JJ Bleday trade for a highly prospect. But supposed to be the Marlins closer this year, but he struggled. He's had some injuries, so inconsistencies. So not the best year for him.
Bohm chops his foul. Jacob says, rumor he's a shoe-in for San Francisco. How many jobs has Melvin had? He went from the Mariners to the Diamondbacks to the A's to the Padres.
Yeah.
It's going to be his 5th managerial job.
Yeah, Jacob's right. AJ Puck was a former first-round pick for Oakland.
Out of Florida. 1-2 pitch, and boom. Had to move out of the way of that one. 2-2. He's the Zahidi connection. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Almighty says, where can he send you his team?
What happened?
Where can he send you his team?
Do it on Twitter, man. Do you have Twitter?
Yeah, if you have Twitter, I'll give it out in a sec. This one's popped up as Bell makes the catch, and that is one gone. Should be in the description, Almighty. Angry John's Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure he didn't come in the Marte trade? AJ Puck? There's a possibility.
He might have. I thought it was for JJ Bleday, but I could be wrong.
As Bryce Harper will dig in.
Harper
Bleday. You're right.
Yeah.
Harper will bat here against the lefty Puck.
I still
8
think
pitches here this far.
I still think it's incredible that he came back so quickly. I know he's not the outfielder anymore, but
yeah,
DH, first base. I mean, you just incredible. I mean, look at the postseason numbers last year: first in hits, first in extra base hits, second in homers, second in RBIs, all time for a Phillies postseason run. Incredible.
And he could have been a Yankee. Jesus.
Someone's tired.
1-0. The pitch to Harper is way outside. Counts 2-0. What's his Twitter?
It's in the description. It's literally in the description. There you go. Yeah. Anyone wants to follow, go ahead. I don't ask for Twitter followers, but if you guys ever want to text me on Twitter, go ahead.
Runner goes. Throw to second. Turner is in easily.
I could help you out after this game. All right, Almighty, I promise. Promise I will send you some advice either tonight, tomorrow morning. Promise.
As Turner just had the green light, and nobody was watching him.
Turner, obviously, a lot of speed, very good base stealer in his career.
Count is 2-1. Pitch on the way to Harper.
Who's shitty skunk mullet?
That's Pete's.
Oh, it's for Donaldson.
Yep, nickname.
I was like, who the hell is Jacob talking about? That's funny.
Funny, he can do jack for the Yankees in the postseason last year. 3-1 to Harper. 3-2.
Jesus. Is Harper the only Philly without a hit tonight so far? Is that what the graphic said?
I think so, actually. You might be right. 3-2 to Harper. Swung on and missed.
Hey!
He strikes out. 2 gone.
And
I'm just looking at the box score. Yeah, he's the only one without a hit.
Has Miami announced a starter? I don't know if they have. I'll double check for y'all. Let's see, because I know Perez is hurt, and so is Sandy. I remember if they do announce a start, it's Braxton Garrett, the lefty, against Aaron Nola tomorrow's night.
There's a strike there to Realmuto. Count is 0-1. 0-1 is lined in the center. I'm sorry, right to short. Fielded by Birdie, fires, and they get Realmuto by a step.
Nice play by Birdie. Waited for that ball to come to him, knowing that it was weirdly hit. Good job by Birdie there.
Jacob saying, what happened to Yuri Perez?
I forgot what the injury. I know he got hurt, though. I know he's dealing with something.
Barbara says, I'm actually taking a break from Twitter. Too many wise guys in there. Well, whenever you're back, follow us.
Almighty, I did get the notification. I will do it. I promise you I will give you some advice. Yeah, there's a lot of wise guys. You got to weed out the wise guys, you know?
Yeah.
Don't be like me, Barbara. I'm not so nice to people.
Yep, especially when he used to give his lessons and understanding.
I had to calm down on that, but nevertheless, I'm only really mean to someone if they really deserve it now. Luca has seen firsthand experience.
Yes, sir. Brendan Tierney, Salicata. Yeah, I actually watched the Bad Dog video. He went off. It wasn't I saw his video after the opening game where you guys lost 40-0.
Disgruntled, I didn't block you on Twitter. What? I did not block you on Twitter. What?
Maybe John just switched accounts because he got it reported on one.
Yeah, guys, here I'll follow y'all back. I followed Almighty Jacob. I don't know if I follow you, but we'll. What is Jacob's? You can tell me what your Twitter is, but is it disgruntled? Is that hold up? Because I don't think I ever blocked disgruntled. No, I would never.
It's Jacob P80704.
Jacob P.
Let me follow him.
80704.
80704.
870.
80704.
8707.
80704.
All right. Yeah, I got to follow back Jacob. Yeah, that's correct. What's disgruntled? What's disgruntled? I did not block. I don't block people on Twitter. I don't really. I just use it to look at stuff, not to really talk to people.
Got some Flyers players. Scott Lawton.
Ooh, they're gonna suck anyway. So
Travis Sanheim. As first pitch to John Birdie is a called strike, low, but regardless gets the call. Count is 0-1.
Disgruntled. What's your Twitter? I'll follow you too. And Sunil, I will not hesitate to block someone. I'm not going to block any of you guys because you guys don't piss me off like that. But
2 strikes to Birdie. Jacob saw that with Bad Dog was about no, he didn't rant. Bad Dog. I watched his post game video. He said he didn't mean to rant on Philly. That was a Philly 500. He's a Eagles content creator that pitches outside. Yeah, he said in the post game he didn't mean to rant on him. But it was more of the anger on the Giants. He's oh, I feel bad for Philly because I ranted and all. So,
yes, Almighty, I see. Give me a day to look at it. All right, and I will. I'll give you
swing and a miss from the sweeper. One gone. He's just burying these hitters with that sweeper. Jacob says, "Oh my God, Milwaukee just ran themselves out another opportunity." Yeah. Craig Counsell could be the Mets manager. But I didn't know joke as this pitch is in there for a called strike. He did not like the call. I actually legit saw people on Twitter saying, why are you firing Showalter? He wasn't the problem.
Here, Luca. I think this will this might help.
It's going to write something down as this pitch is 1-1. Count is 1-1. The pitch to Fortes is this one is downstairs.
Read that part first.
No. There you go. Jacob asked if you listen to Boomer and Geo.
I listen to like whatever at this point. Look, I feel a lot of these radio personalities just like throw out terrible takes and just have silly debates. I tend to listen to podcasts more. Not to say that like, for example, I know Boomer is very smart. I'm not always a fan of him, but I know he knows a lot of football. So they were saying how David Stern sounds like Brody Van Watt.
That's a questionable take because Stearns actually has experience in the industry. He's not an agent. Count is 2-2.
Trying to figure that out.
Pitch to Fortes. Way high, 3-2.
Disgruntled. That's exactly why I want to follow you on Twitter.
Just another asshole on the platform.
That's exactly why, man.
Three and two. The pitch on the way to Fortes. Swung on and missed. Gets him on the sweeper. 2 gone.
Jeez, man. Jeez.
Barbara says, Luca, I saw it live in the Giants Bad Dogs Giants channel. It happened the Philly guy was making very bad remarks on the Giants and Bad Dog's a good guy. No. I'm not saying you're wrong. It's just like I watched this morning the recap video and he said, Bad Dog says, I kind of felt bad for the way I yelled at Philly 500. It was just the anger that was overtaking me with the Giants. But he said he's very embarrassed to be a Giants fan. This pitch is swung on and grounded by Araya's right to Turner, and another 1-2-3 inning for Wheeler, who has absolutely dominated and shut down this Marlins lineup. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It is 3-0 Phillies.
Zach is putting on a masterful performance tonight. Jacob says, what happened to Alex coming back in 30 to 4? Don't ask me.
Trust me, I have some surprises.
Oh, it's funny. You guys are funny sometimes. I'll get it. But no, Disgruntled, I will seriously follow you on Twitter, man. I will. Because I never meant to unadd anyone.
Yeah, his one account just got banned.
Well, it was temporary. I might have not said the best thing. And I did learn my lesson. I promise I did. Is it Disgruntled Talk? Is that what your thing is? Let me know. John, what is my Twitter handle again? Wait, what? I don't know. I'm being honest.
Oh,
I don't,
because I kept pronouncing it to you the entire time.
Oh yeah, dude, don't ask me. I'm not gonna remember. I have a terrible memory sometimes. Not when it comes to like sports and stuff, but like just certain. Tell me to remember numbers or letters in a row. I will not do it.
Yeah. The Philly people get personal and good. They're immature. Yeah, Philly fans are something else. John would know about that. Yeah. Should be Twitter's whack. Believe me, I got surprises. I've got surprises.
Well, Philly can't repeat if they didn't win last year.
Exactly.
Oh my God! What is this? Or was that security? What is going on?
Oh my God!
What the hell?
Oh Jesus!
What is wrong with people?
What is why? Like there's a thing of being a fan, but oh my God, disgusting.
What is wrong with people, man? I don't know. I don't understand them.
Even the Philly fanatic was like trying to look away.
I'm trying to look away from that. I don't know why I had to watch that. They couldn't keep that off the television.
Exactly. Coming to the plate will be Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos. Yeah, that's right. Not what you expected to see at 10 p.m. Philly fanatic
Yep.
and dancing. Not at all. Not at all.
Count is 0-1. Pitch on the way to Castellanos outside.
Forgot to
1-1.
mention George Soriano in the game now for AJ Puck. So
Yes.
Marlins gonna hopefully. I mean, they're burning their bullpen just a little.
Pitch from Soriano. Castellanos grounds a foul.
Jacob says, looks like Manoah and Vogelback in one. That's a good one, man. Although I actually don't mind Alek Manoah. Vogelback, I will not have any sympathy for that. God.
For that clown.
My God. Remember, he had we need a mental break, guys. We need Buck gave him
That's
a
right.
mental break. What a clown, bro. Seriously.
Count is 1-2. The pitch to Castellanos, and he swings and fouls it off. No driving to deep left field yet, folks. Just waiting for the drive to deep left field.
Something bad has to happen before that, man. I swear, that's only when he does it. He is a good player, though.
Yeah, he's a very good player. Pitch to Castellanos, swinging a ground ball foul.
Look at the home and road splits. Home, he's hitting 304. OPS at 900. So he does love Citizens Bank Park better than on the road. As you can see in those numbers. Jacob saying Corbin Carroll 3 or 4. He's my rookie of the year for national. I picked him. I picked him and Henderson for rookie of the year. I remember that. And
Pitch
they should win.
Castellanos outside.
They should win.
A lot of Harper and Turner jerseys.
A lot of Halladay jerseys, too.
Yeah, great pitcher, Roy Halladay. Swung on and fouled away. Count is 2-2 to Castellanos. Pitch on the way, and he swings and misses. No drive to deep left field, folks. This is swung on a miss, one gone. Yep, I did see that disgruntled. I did see that. John, did you see what our great Jets owner decided to tweet out?
I actually did not. I will not. I'm
going to show it on commercial.
Okay. Actually,
you will be as just as not disappointed, but you'll just be like, why would he tweet that? Because it's very nonsensical. Very nonsensical.
Of course. When is it not? I can't get a day off of this.
It's called, the tweet is called, not the tweet is called, but I'll say in a second, Stott takes outside. It is called Read the Room, Woody Johnson.
I don't really.
I'm going to prep the tweet for when the inning ends.
Oh, brother.
I am most certainly going to.
Stott has worked ahead in a 3-0 count.
Just don't spoil it for him. I want John to see this. Pitch to Stott. Strike, but way outside. So it's going to be 3-1. Freeman had 59 doubles. That's impressive, along with over 200 hits. Freeman's definitely a Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah, no, he's the best first baseman in the game for years now. Ever since he was a Brave, like, he was phenomenal. Like, they literally stuck with him through the rebuild, and he just consistently was a killer.
Him and Pujols were the two best first basemen I've ever watched.
I mean, career-wise, I'll go with Pujols, but I think I got to see more of Freeman.
Yeah, I got to see more of Freeman as well. 3-2
Mm-hmm.
to Stott, and he pops this one up into center field. This is going to be Chisholm to make the catch, and It'll be 2 gone, but John, but I'm going to click off the screen for a second because we're going to show something.
All right. What am I going to react to?
This. Read the text.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Just get it off. Get it off. What the hell do we have to do to...
Here we go. Yep. Is Brandon Marsh is actually going to come in and pinch hit. Jesus, he's got very long hair.
Yeah, he's got the beard, man, too. Very solid year for him. 277 on the season, so he's a very good player.
He was he was a solid player in LA as well before they traded him.
Remember, this guy's usually a starter, but remember they had the lefty Luzardo, and then they had Puck come in, so now it's a good time to bring in Marsh, try and tack on some more runs.
Brandon Marsh hair definitely stinks. Wow, Knicks Nation not a fan of the hair.
Tell him to go wash it.
Yeah, it's very black. Yeah, it's just all the way down. It reminds me of like with the 2013 Red Sox. You saw all the facial head there. It was Mike Napoli, Johnny Gomes, David Ortiz. Everybody had facial head. Dustin Pedroia as Marsh takes a call strike. I'm trying to think of who else was on that team, but wait, I'm sorry. I don't know who this is.
Oh,
don't, you fucking clown.
We have a fight already, ladies.
I told you. I said I was waiting for a surprise. I'm like,
we have a fight already.
I don't know this guy. As this one's popped up, and that'll end the inning as Jake Berger makes the catch.
Oh my God!
The Phillies as we head to the 7th.
I guess Luca's in his bag of clown tricks early.
Alex, I'll let you have your first thoughts. I'm gonna get some more water.
All right, he's gonna get water. I haven't watched this game too much but obviously coming into this matchup, I expect the Phillies to win this series. I don't like Philly teams. I know that's been like commented in the chat and whatnot, but I think the Phillies are a fun team. Like they're a fun team. You know, if they weren't Philly, they'd be easy to root for. They're kind of like the Braves for me. I don't think the Marlins have like enough pieces though to really compete with this team. But yeah, you should be on the next Head and Shoulders call. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, the Brandon Marsh attacks.
But appreciate you all in the chat. Let's see. Did we get to 10 likes? We better have. I almost didn't mute my thing, but anyway, let's get to 10 likes, folks. One more like to 10 likes.
Come on. When Luca comes back, we can do NFL picks for this week.
I say we wait for Thursday.
You want to wait for Thursday?
I say we say whatever pick for Thursday. Well, Thursday we could actually do a pregame pick. But what I'm saying is like we haven't done a baseball stream in a while. It's like fully because all of our teams have been garbage. So
What was what? Yeah, Alex. I love how you're talking about we haven't done a full baseball stream at all. Oh,
he kicked himself out. This is
clownery, man. Alex, I love how you're talking about me saying we can't do football picks. Meanwhile, this one's meowing up in the shadows of your house.
I might just shut my mouth the rest of the stream.
You said that at the wrong time. He's like, oh, like, you know, we need to like focus on baseball. This one's meowing.
I was imitating my cat.
No need. Cats imitate themselves.
I can't, man. I'm dead. I am dead.
Yeah, Luca killed you.
Pitch inside of Soler.
If y'all haven't already, please check out the latest episode of the Big Blue in the Bronx podcast. You can already sense what that's about, but
no. I freaking can't.
Counters 1-0 pitch to Soler is downstairs.
Barber
says, John, get the book.
All right. You know what? We wrote Alex in his clownery last week. Luca How about we write next to
His
Luca?
animal sounds.
Luca plus feline noises.
Yeah, I like that.
All right.
Warming up his Huascar Brazo band. And if you mix around the letters and add some, that would be ayahuasca. Pitch is swung and a missed.
Where do you get this shit from?
Listen, folks, drink lots of water and don't drink and drive.
As Wheeler strikes,
Struck him out. Hey, struck him out.
I'm really trying to focus on this game, but Luca's killing me tonight.
And I wasn't even like this till Alex got here.
Yeah, because you're a clown. Remove
This
this.
is
I'll put it
just
on my own screen.
So Wheeler will now deal to Josh Bell, and Bell swings and misses strike one.
Yeah, Wheeler's had very good control tonight. He's utilized all of his pitches well. The Marlins have really not been able to get much going.
Listen, the next time we make a cat sound, let's just say Wheeler strikes out Bell in like a nasty sweeper. I'm going to make a cat sound.
Go ahead.
And ball downstairs.
All the Peter people will be proud.
All but what?
The Peter people.
Count is 1-1. The pitch to Bell is swung on and line foul. 1-2. Jacob says, John, since you work for CBS, does that mean we get free tickets to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you know what? I'll send you the coordinates of where you have to go, okay?
the coordinates. The coordinates.
Didn't realize we were doing latitude and longitude.
The 1-2 pitch. Did he go? He did not.
No. Try getting him with the curveball there.
Count is 2-2. The pitch on the way from Wheeler. 3-2.
Pretty sure the Super Bowl is not going to be hosted at Yankee Stadium.
How did you know, Jacob? No, you got it right.
Count is 3-2.
Appreciate it, Barbara.
The pitch fouled off.
Wheeler
Bell.
Honestly, all right, I'll let Luca go.
Count is 3-2. The pitch from Wheeler. Swung on in line into right field. This is going to go all the way to the wall. Castellanos will barehanded. He's going to throw right into second base. Bell is safe, and he'll slide in with a 1-out double.
Good extra base hit.
No, Sunil, Dominic the Donkey's not on a playoff roster.
Damn.
Not to my knowledge.
Unless he gets cut and then signed by another team, but I don't know if he.
I'm pretty sure he did. I don't even know where he is, if being honest.
He might be in Narnia.
Jacob
I
says,
remember-
Alex, we need that 2.5-hour SpongeBob meme.
What, 2.5 hours later?
This was
But
fouled off.
no, Leon's still on the Mariners.
Jiggity jig, eon. It's Dominic the Donkey, Miss
Rare.
Luca, eon. What is wrong with him?
John, you know what?
Oh, one inside.
He just gave Luca the wrong noise.
Count is 1-1. The pitch. Chisholm, did he go around? He did. Yes, he did. Strike two.
Did he really? No.
Nasty little pitch there.
I don't think
And
he
Chisholm
went.
does not like the call.
I don't think he went.
I thought he fouled it off, but
Oh, maybe that's what they said. All right. Notice Wheeler's trying to use the curveball more on the left. He's not really much of the curveball pitcher, but he will throw it every now and then.
Count is 1-2 to Chisholm. With the runner on second, the pitch on the way. Chisholm takes downstairs.
I must say this is the first time in maybe close to like 3 weeks that I've actually sat down and watched a baseball game.
That's what New York baseball does to you.
It feebles you.
It what?
It feebles you.
Thank you for the idea, Jacob. I might use it.
Kick out worthy.
Might be ejection worthy.
Count is 2-2. Pitch to Chisholm. Fouled off.
I really have to rely on Josh Dobbs this week.
Woof.
Dude is balling.
Yeah, but
Woof.
they play the Bengals.
Okay, and the Bengals just made Ryan Tannehill look amazing.
Woof. 2-2. Strike him out.
Wait, Luca, where is it? Where is it?
And Chisholm is yelling at the umpire.
Where is it, Luca? Come on. Come on. Look, he's dying before he can even get it out. You know he wants to.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Damn. Here's Jake Berger. By the way, I was preparing for that. That's why I'm laughing so hard. Pitch on the way to Berger is swung and a miss, strike one.
We all know that's why you were laughing.
Somebody ought to, please, Jacob, if you can't clip that. The count is 0-1. The pitch on the way to Berger is swung and fouled off the glove of Realmuto.
Jazz got no rhythm. Disgruntled coming at Mr. Chiz.
Count is 0-2. Philly fans on their feet. Count is 0-2. Pitch on the way. Outside 1-2. Excuse me. I just read on Bleacher Report. Very interesting words by Jerry Dipoto, the Mariners president of baseball operations. He said the goal is to win 54% of games over the next 10 years.
No, I think the goal is to win a World Series.
Pitch. Berger lines this one right to Stott. There's nobody covering first, and he is safe. Wheeler will pick it up, but it'll be runners in the corners with 2 out. A tying run will be in the hands of Brian De La Cruz.
We might have a ball game.
Thank fuck. Remember when this guy just had a monster game versus the Yankees? Jake Berger?
Yes.
Yes.
Some people are just nice. Nice hustle from Berger. Is Wheeler is slow to get off there. As Stott was never going to get there. So. Wheeler knows it too. Yeah, what's up, Sox? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I don't know what happened yesterday. I know you remember before, but
yeah, it was that's odd. But what's up to Sox? If you guys haven't already, go check out Sox. Hope all is well, my man.
Doing some baseball tonight because
a little change of pace.
Because football has
well, there's no football on tonight either way. It's a Tuesday, but
well, no, I'm just saying we've been doing football.
Football has now become feeble.
It switched.
Yeah, it's infected with the feeble disease.
Who knows? The Jets may win a game next week.
That's if Zach Wilson can bounce back. Well, not bounce back. Continue his progress.
Continue. Good play.
Who knows? The Giants might win a game for the rest of one game for the rest of the season. But I'll shut up.
Here's Brian De La Cruz.
Are you okay after that?
Pitches. Do you guys notice something? Just around me.
I noticed that he froze.
Froze for a bit. Come
on, you gotta pin the details.
He has the Giants background. Okay.
Okay, just like my memory, I'm like a blind man, so you're gonna have to be a little more specific.
0-1, I'm sorry. 1-1.
You guys seriously can't pick it out.
I see like you usually would have the Yankees background on the left side, but
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
One more guess.
Is.
Maybe the audience can figure it out.
1-1 to De La Cruz. The pitch on the way is. Did he go around? No, he did not.
We're in the top of the 7th, Mr. Jetsmith Mess.
Mm-hmm. that was very close.
Maybe there's an argument he did go around.
Yeah.
And De La Cruz is like, no, I didn't go around. Count is 2-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
They are on their feet here at Citizens Bank Park because Wheeler trying to.
I would root for this team if their fans weren't such assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Apologize. Have to take a brief second. The count is 2-2. 99 pitches for Wheeler. This could be very well his last inning. Berger off a first. Bell off a third. Count is 2-2 to the 6 hitter. De La Cruz. The pitch. Swung on and grounded past. Oh, diving stop by Bohm. He fields. He fires. Just safe.
Beat it.
And the Marlins get their first run. It is 3-1. They've cut into the lead.
Let's go. The question is, what is missing? What can you notice? And Barbara has it. See, the thing is, the little trend that we got here, and even though, yes, there's the Giants thing, and shouts to, again, Hayes, who happened to buy this for me, custom make it. The same thing could be said with the Giants flag. That Giants flag is currently on detention until they can figure out how to play fucking football.
What is it? What is it? We giving out punishments now?
Yes. No
and
flag.
Zach Wheeler is coming out.
How do y'all not pick it out?
You think I remember your background? That's sad.
Yeah, like we don't pay attention to these inner details, Alex. I'm telling you,
I couldn't even name you 5 hats on Luca's wall. I know he has a Knicks hat, but that's because I remember he wears one. But other than
I'm telling you,
I know he's got a Yankees hat, but
I'm telling you,
See, this is why the audience always wins.
Okay, so Jacob sent the link to I think the call.
Anybody want to hear it? See this. If he sent it to me, I gotta open it.
We have a group chat, I think. I don't know if John's in the group chat. Yes, he is. Alex, please be the one to display it.
All right, let's split this up for 2 seconds.
What do we
Oh, wow, Sox. I see he's throwing shots at me and John.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, I don't care. I don't care about my background.
Let's see. All right, this should be it. Ready?
Yep.
Ryan Tannehill looked amazing.
Woof. 2-2. Strike him out.
Wait, Luca, where is it? Where is it?
Strike him out. 2-2. Strike him out.
Imagine doing that in the actual booth.
Oh my god!
How many people would look at you weirdly?
You're saying that if I did it at the live game,
maybe
that's funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the chat for actually remembering the loyal ones. Yeah. But let's get to 15 likes, folks. If you're in here. Oh boy.
Who does he root for? Who does this clown root for?
If I'm not mistaken, he's a Red Wings fan. I think.
Oh, sit down with Detroit. Sit the hell down.
I think.
Sit down. They have been in a long playoff drought, buddy.
He does that in the press box. He's gonna get results. Yes. I'll plug it in here. Excuse me, because I gotta get water. But 4 p.m. tomorrow, I'll be sending it out on the community notes and also on my Twitter. Our rock show that we do for the college radio station. Jonathan, who you see in here sometimes in the chat, he'll be co-hosting with me. It is 80s rock and a little bit of 90s tomorrow. So just some updates. Luca, what the fuck is so funny?
Jose Alvarado is in the game now. Really good reliever, lefty. As the Marlins also bring in pinch hitter Yuli Gurriel with 2 out
Wasn't
here.
it garbage this season?
Yeah, he
247.
does have a lot of postseason experience, especially on those Astros teams.
Gurriel. Count is 0-1 from Jose Alvarado, I think he was a former Angel, if I'm not mistaken. Pitch on the way. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Damn, I'm trying to clear my throat. Count is 0-2.
Oh.
The pitch. In the dirt. It gets past Realmuto, and runners will advance. Now the tying run is on second.
All right, Sox. All right, Sox. You take that. You know what? I'm taking your membership away. Screw that. You don't get it now. Comments like that.
Hey, listen, this is where listen, there's agreements and there's disagreements. Like, you disagree with him on that, I disagree with him about the Pepsi scandal.
He is the scandal right now.
We're going to go into soda again?
Well,
How long has that been a debate? Like a year?
I'd say a year plus.
Ever since Dead Red. So it's been about a year.
1-2. Struck him out.
All right. You know what? Sox, you're going on the list. Almighty, for saying that nonsense and gibberish, you're going on the list too.
The Book of Wonder.
I didn't know this guy was Chris Jericho all of a sudden.
Hockey does not suck. Hockey's the best sport out there.
I'd actually say it's the 4th best.
I don't care what you say. I'm never going to concede that point.
Okay. See, in my opinion, it's not a scandal. Pepsi just stinks, says Sox.
I'll tell you why. 1, it's most fast-paced game. 2, least complaints from athletes.
That's fair. And it's like when they actually fight, they take the gloves off and fight, to be fair. It's not like
I wasn't even talking. That's just a bonus too.
I'm soccer. It's not like soccer. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second.
We're holding on.
Give me a second.
No, it is the.
Hold on. I got this. I got all of this.
No, I know.
Red card.
God.
Oh, he got a yellow. No, that's not
what.
Bad.
You're telling me you don't like watching people fight? Yeah, Armin.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Hockey is more interesting when you actually go to the match.
That's true. Yeah. That is true.
There is a comment I want to get to. Is it a commentary type show or just music? It's actually both. If I just gave you a reverse card. But no, it's a little bit of rock history, rock music, and then also some sports talk in there too. So I'll be sending it out tomorrow, shortly before 4 p.m.
I mean, I'll even give another sport. It's kind of a martial art.
Yes, it
obviously.
Is. Come on, Sox. Come on.
He's clowning around right now.
You telling me that you don't want to see a baseball fight? Why am I watching George?
I guess the only time he watches hockey is the Rangers playoffs.
Almighty does. All right, I'll take. We'll give.
You'll get Almighty off the list.
We'll give
a check. A gold star.
We'll give a check to Almighty.
But what I was saying was, like, I mean, I'm guessing everybody likes boxing to an extent here when they get a chance to watch it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
UFC and boxing, hell yeah. To watch people beat the crap out of each other.
Have their jaws broken and all that.
Exactly. I want to see guys get knocked out.
Just nobody wants to see Jake Paul win.
No. Because he's not a real fighter.
Our good buddy Brandon actually in week 1, he actually met Jake Paul.
Oh.
He also met the commissioner.
Roger Goodell. Most baseball fights, all they do now is get out of the dugout and talk shit. Yeah. I only watch Rangers playoff games when John is streaming.
Jacob, I think everyone wants to see my reaction to my team's losing.
Hockey starting and let's
Shane,
go.
you're a Habs fan? Holy crap. Are you from Canada?
Yeah, he's from Canada.
Oh, that explains it.
Yep.
That explains it. 20. I wish, man.
Yeah. I've been to one hockey match. Want to go back this year after last year I didn't go to a game.
I know Shane's people love hockey up there.
Huascar Brazoban, and if you switch around the words, you become Ayahuasca Brazoban. Will replace George Soriano tonight.
I feel like Alex is going to pull something out.
And tonight we will determine if ayahuasca is better than Huascar.
Shut up, bitch!
Oh!
All right. What's up, Roger?
Roger, what's up? No.
Sadly not. Let's see what ayahuasca does.
All right.
Armin's going in the list, isn't he?
Yep.
Pitch from ayahuasca is way inside, and to tell that pitch was way inside, and just a wild pitch. It just looked like that he'd been taking ayahuasca prior to this game.
Luca, you wouldn't even be bringing this up if Aaron Rodgers wasn't your quarterback.
1-0 in their first strike. Good pitch there by Brazoban.
Brazoban's a tall, lanky righty. Uses a lot of his body to get a lot of his velocity.
Pitch. And did he go around? He did. Count as 1 and 2. I'm telling you, we got to upload a soundbite with Chris Jericho saying you just made the list when John writes whoever goes in the list.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Did you go around there? Rojas strikes out.
Nasty change
One
from
ball.
Brazoban.
1 gone, and coming up will be, I think, Schwarber, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
I just made the list. I love it. I also understand it. Yep.
Oh, Jesus, not another fucking Taylor Swift commercial. Oh.
Where are you getting at? I'm looking at the game.
Well, I had it before. It was after the strikeout as Schwarber takes outside.
You did this to yourself, Luca.
I didn't do anything to myself. John, he says, John, grow your hair out like Chris Jericho.
I used to have my hair grown out.
I remember the first year I knew John, he had a man bun.
That is correct. Now I have like I can't really tell it's hat hair right now, but it's like a slick back.
Yeah.
Alex, can we have wrestling sound bites?
I mean, Shut Up Bitch was a wrestling soundbite.
Yeah.
No. We could always add more.
Oh, okay.
Well,
sure.
You have ideas?
Yes.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Sure. The Rock had some big muscles. It could be. It doesn't matter what you think. One of them, you could also.
How you feel.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you're doing. And then there's also if you stick that you stick that shit. Hold on, I'm trying to think of it. I'll get it after this pitch.
Word.
The count is 1 and 2. The pitch to Schwarber, grounded to the first base side, fielded by Bell. He'll take this himself. 2 gone. You stick that some bitch sideways and stick it straight up your candy ass.
And there's always the what from Mr. Stone.
What?
Yes, from school.
Mm-hmm.
Armin says, I know some great wrestling quotes that
share your ideas. We're all
I'm glad we have your insight, Armand.
Yeah.
The pitch to Turner is
and then
high.
and then the first time he came on the channel for the trade deadline, he had a buzz cut.
Yes, he did.
That's correct.
The history of John's hair.
That is correct.
Outside 2 in 0.
There's also been times where I've had like a full beard.
Why'd you get rid of the long hair?
I don't know. I just didn't want it anymore.
He decided it was not for him.
2-0. That's not even close, but called a strike to Turner. Turner is barking right at Stu Sherwater. And Sherwater has had a weird strike zone tonight. He's been good for the most part, but some of those low pitches have been called. Count is 2-1 from Brazoban. The pitch. It's 2-2. Is the buzz cut still on your channel?
Yes, technically. If you go back to 2022 MLB trade deadline when John first joined, he was with a buzz cut.
That was my very first video with you guys.
Yep.
I don't remember I don't remember your decision for reaching out to me, but thanks. It seemed to work out.
Yeah, I'm right again.
Count is 3-2 to Turner. The pitch.
That time you were right, but it also proves that I'm right.
And ball 4 to Turner.
You were right to come on, but Luca wasn't right.
I can leave right now. I can leave right now.
Shut up! Shut up! Just shut up! God, keep it to yourself once in a while. Oh.
Bro, I can at least say that too. How did you pull that one out of your ass?
Because I had it saved. That's why.
Hold on.
God.
Now he's gonna try to pull up some crap.
Here is Bohm. He takes inside. This is when Alex thinks he's right all the time.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
You can't be sitting here using my clips.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm the one who clipped all this stuff.
That's right.
Count is 1-0 to Bomb. The pitch is fouled off.
Except for the John Ranton video at Carlos Carrasco. That wasn't my doing.
I don't even know who recorded that. That was
Jonathan.
just me. Yeah, that was just I think everyone was getting their
My
phone
God, what are we doing here?
Count is 1-1 to Bohm. Runner leads off first. That's Turner. The pitch on the way is in there for strike 2.
What happened, Alex?
So I'm looking at my Twitter, right? And I think this was the Giants-Panthers game that I tweeted this. Shane Lemieux blown up on that block. Shocker. Now I'm getting
Runner goes.
bots. Why? All in the comment section, I get political bots. Why? Please, why?
Well, they want to sway your politics, Alex. They want to have an intriguing conversation.
Turner
All I was doing
steals
is
the
tweeting
second
about
base.
football.
Well, there's really no debate with Shane Lemieux.
Count is 2-2 the pitch. Carr struck him out.
Alec Bohm down on strikes. Head to the top of the 8th. Still 3-1 Phillies.
Folks, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to all the good stuff. Don't be a ninja watcher. Also, stream is brought to you by SeatGeek. So if you're going to a concert, need parking passes, or you're going to a ball game of any sort, you could use this promo code Big Blue in the Bronx for $20 off on your online order. Or else you're going to turn into this. I don't know why he did that.
I don't know either, but he is funny. Yes, Almighty. Yes, that is correct.
What's yes? Yeah, MLB trade deadline. MLB trade deadline 2022. It was a 5-man panel. 2023, of course, was different because we had the Mets guy on, and we had, I think, the Astros guy on too. I wasn't present because I was at practice.
And
who's a troll?
Who's a troll? Ha.
We don't have that guy in here from the Thursday night game, so there's no trolls in here.
I think I know who he's talking about if it's not me. I don't think I'm the troll.
He says Jimmy Butler.
Oh, okay. Then I was way wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Kerm, I get it. Yes.
No, John doesn't get it.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler comes up with 17 different hairstyles.
I'm going on the Book of Wonder, aren't I? Here's my reaction to that. That meme is elite.
I've also written clownery next to your name for the second time in a row. Second week in a row.
Ugh. Gotta do a stretch.
Alex is full of clownery.
Clary. As we got the Philly fanatic walking around.
Remember when Tommy Lasorda beat the shit out of him? I thought that was funny.
Forgot
What
about
was
that.
The 1980s?
Something like that.
Alvarado deals to Birdie, and that is a call strike.
Yeah, there's not really any repercussions to my knowledge, Almighty. And John is refusing to answer because he knows it's the truth.
You know what? I have an idea. After this pitch,
Someone's gonna put me on
1-1. We should all make ourselves have like we should all have wrestling names. Like John's gonna be Chris Jericho. I don't know what Alex will be, but I'll be Triple H.
Why?
Okay, I see. So y'all want to play. Y'all want to play. Yeah, okay, we're going to play little games.
I think John should be Chris Jericho.
Sure. I'll play along as
Brewers
you say
exceeded.
sure.
Yeah, the Brewers exceeded mound visits.
Jeez. Count is 1-2 to Birdie. The pitch on the way. 2-2.
And Alex, by the way, I gave your name a star. You could see it right there.
I'm a
I'm a good
clown.
noodle.
No, you're not a star. It means it's imperative that you're dealt with.
Ooh, high priority.
Dealt
2-2.
with how?
I don't know yet.
I'm the head of this channel. I'm gonna deal with myself.
No, you're not the head of the Book of the Wonder. The
You-
Book of Wonder.
Book of the Wonder. Nice English, John.
You know what? I was in a tongue twister
Listen,
there,
it's
right?
Alex, you're talking to the GOAT Chris Jericho here.
That's right. Respect Chris Jericho.
Hi,
No, this
3-2.
is not Roman Reigns. This isn't Roman Reigns where he says acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Exactly. Triple H runs wrestling. So
Yeah, why can't I be Triple H?
You don't run this channel.
3-2. Ah! Struck him out.
Wonder if the neighbors fucking heard that.
Beautiful fastball. As I don't know why the Marlins are complaining about that.
That's right there.
That was right there. Sorry, Birdie. Little bye-bye, Birdie. We get it. We get it, Marlins. You guys have been terrible.
That
at
was a
hitting.
strike.
You get it. As the Jose chant for Jose Alvarado from the Phillies fans. Another strike.
Here is Hampson. Called strike. John should be Shane McMahon. No, I think he's going to be Chris Jericho. I'll be Triple H. Pitch. Fouled off.
They're the Hardy Boys.
Or me and Al could be the Usos.
There we go.
Oh, Alex, you could be Hornswoggle.
Count is 0-2. The pitch. Downstairs. Could be the Usos. Maybe no, I'm not going to be Daniel Bryan. Almighty says Bryan could be Paul Heyman.
Why do I feel like that's a good representation?
That's an accurate one.
Pitch. Grounded to the shortstop Turner. He backhands. He fields. He fires. 2 gone.
Luca looks good with his new haircut. Looking for Taylor Swift.
Listen, Hayes, I think I saw from a distance on Sunday. I am not interested. Cody Rhodes.
Michael Cole.
Michael Cole.
Well, someone had to shave their head to be John Cena, but now he's got hair. Though. Like honestly, you know what I'm thinking about now, and I hate this guy. I really do because he's just an embarrassment of anyone who wants to become a sports broadcaster. You know who followed suit in John Cena's like, I'm gonna be bald and then I'm gonna grow hair back?
Who?
Nick Wright.
Oh, another clown on radio. Count is on. This one is lined into center field. That is a base hit. Tying run's going to come to the plate.
Nice hitting for a rise there. Break up some momentum, trying to get something started for these Marlins.
I'm the Roman Reigns, the tribal beef instead of tribal chief. Goldberg. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Luca could be Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
I'd rather be bald and stay bald. Yeah.
Bro, I mean, from where we're sitting, when you walk into the press box, as Alvarado's going to leave, you walk into the press box, right? On your left-hand side is like where all the media sits. There's section A, there's section B, there's section C. We sat in section B. If you keep going down that hallway, there's a bunch of suites. Obviously, you have you have Westwood One, you have the radio broadcast, and I'm sure further down, Taylor Swift was there.
Yeah,
but I didn't feel like going. And I don't have that.
I love how you know that in such great detail. That means you're really paying attention, buddy.
No, I just looked at the signs, outside the doors.
No.
Right there. How close were you from Brunson? I didn't see Brunson. Hold on. Let's pull this out. Hopefully, I'm not doing anything illegal. I pray I'm not. We've got our New York Jets faces in the crowd. Here you go. I don't know if you guys could see it. Jalen Brunson's photo.
Well, yeah, I recognize the face.
But I was never close to Brunson. I barely wanted to meet him though. But even if I was going to meet him, I had to be on the professional side because you're doing a job. But I'm like, damn, Brunson's going to be here. I barely want to meet him. Also, Brandon Marshall was here. Nick Mangold. Mangold's my favorite Jet of all time. I don't have a diagram. Yeah, Nick Wright, Mr. Bandwagon Chiefs fan and Lakers fan.
John and I tag team as Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. John is Sammy and I'm Kevin. But y'all bag Taylor Swift, keep it a buck.
Then who's Rick Rude? Who's Rick Rude?
Very interesting.
Because he's got a great stash. Oh, I'm sorry. Rick Rude suddenly is no longer with us. I didn't read that. I feel like shit. But yeah, I do think I am Triple H.
Who's in the game now for the Phillies?
It's going to be Jeff Hoffman. Who's the Rikishi? I have no
I love
clue.
how we turned Taylor Swift, WWE. We're covering a playoff game.
So here is Jorge Soler. He'll face Jeff Hoffman.
They did that thing with the Yankees. They took out a pitcher with 2 outs.
Hoffman with a 2.41 ERA, 33% strikeout rate, 9% walk rate, 52 and a third innings. He's going to face Soler here. Hoffman delivers, swung on and popped up. Right side, this is going to go foul.
Is Archie Bradley the closer, Jacob asks?
I don't think he's with the team.
No, it's what's his face?
Kimbrel,
yeah. He's closer.
Count is 0-1.
Hoffman's in the game now. I know that is not Trevor Hoffman.
The pitch. Granted foul 0-2. (0-2) count. Philly on their feet. Arias leads off at first with 2 outs. 2 strikes to Soler. The pitch. Fouled off.
I thought Marsh maybe could have gotten that, and that's the third out.
Maybe.
I think he was playing too much toward left center.
Yeah. But we cannot call Alex Macho Man Randy Savage.
Never said I was.
Jorge Soler was the 2020 World Series MVP.
Well, I mean, we could be the Shield. There's 3 of us.
Was it Roman Reigns?
Seth Rollins?
Count is 0-2. The pitch. Grounded to the left side. This is fielded by Turner. He's going to throw it a second for the force, and that'll end the inning.
Time
We head
go
to the
for a
bottom of
snack.
the 8th. It is 3-1.
Be right back. Professor needs a snack.
Yeah, so it was Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. We are going to the bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th. This Professor gets a feeble snack.
Ravishing Rick Rude. Oh, boy.
Why do I have a feeling Thursday Night Football stream is going to be sponsored by Swift?
Don't say that.
I mean, we're going to have to be creative because that game is probably going to be a blowout or just really shitty. Like, it's either that, the Commanders are going to stomp the Bears, or it's going to be a close game to where Chicago just loses it because they can. So, if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Turn on post notifications so you know when live stream pops review drops. Apparently, there was a fight at the Giants game last night that resulted in one of the Giants fans suffering a broken bone and having multiple teeth knocked out.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, how, like, people are saying, stop the fight's true. But why do people honestly got to record with their phones? This isn't live entertainment. People are actually getting hurt. This isn't a boxing match.
Imagine Harrison with the Fields. That's probably their plan. It could be. They have the first 2 picks as of right now.
They could easily go Caleb, then Harrison.
Imagine. Well, then again, they need offensive line too. But
Almighty,
honestly, if you're the Bears, you could probably trade out of. If you get Caleb, you trade out of 2 for a haul, and then get like Joe Alt or something.
Depends if your team needs a tackle, quarterback.
Yeah, if the Giants get their ass beat, you bet this is coming next Monday.
Alex enters the show. Good evening, everyone. I am in a paper bag because the New York Giants suck. Today, we will not talk about the New York Giants. Instead, we will talk about the New York Jets beating the Denver Broncos 35-14.
Now I hope they lose.
I'm not trying to jinx the Jets' victory. I'm just trying to make a point. Bryce Harper digs in and he takes a ball.
Well, Justin Fields hasn't looked good this year. That's my point, Jacob.
Stephen O'Care, the lefty, is in for the Marlins. Not the best of seasons.
Count is 1-0 to Harper. The pitch on the way is swung on and lined in his center field. It's going to bloop, and it's a base hit to left.
Son of a...
What'd you do?
Hold up. Give me one sec, please.
1 second for Angry John. Got a question for him from Jacob when he comes back. But yeah, the paper bag will come out if they get embarrassed, which they likely will.
Listen, I know Jacob was talking about Bad Dog earlier. He wore the paper bag after the Giants lost to the Dolphins 2 years ago. So I'll actually be just repeating his action.
Well, everybody wears a paper bag, so it's not like it's somebody's.
I've worn a paper bag once. I think actually twice. It was during the 2020 season, I want to say. But how would I put this? It's not fun to wear because
lose. Are you putting on a paper bag?
Depends how Zach Wilson plays. It depends because if Zach Wilson plays like garbage and then they say stupid shit afterwards, yes. But like again, I'm trying to have something. Like I'm in the position right now as a Jet fan to have something to cling on to. Like if we win this week, we get to be 2-3, heading into the Eagle game 2-4, maybe competition, but we got to be there. Someone's fouled off by
Sorry about that.
I guess he's talking about Bad Dog or somebody else.
Yeah, he's talking about Bad Dog.
What did Chicago pick? They went O-line, didn't they? In the first round?
Hey, Darnell Wright.
Yeah, Darnell Wright.
Darnell Wright.
Tackle.
Count is 1-2 to pitch to Real Muto is swung on and lined in left center field. Going over his Chisholm. He'll make the catch. 2 gone.
Trade the 2023. That might be true, actually, because the DJ Moore thing.
Yeah. Is it 1 or 2 outs?
I'm reading 1.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's probably 1. So here is Nick Castellanos. Come on, we need to drive to deep left field.
Well, we were talking about Bad Dog and like Luca was talking about the paper bag thing.
Yeah, because he wore it after the Giants lost against the Dolphins. I remember covering that game on my radio show, the one I did by myself. Count is 0-1. Pitch on the way to Castellanos.
Rich!
Swung a drive deep down the left field line. That is a base hit. It's not a homer. It will go all the way to the wall. Bryce Harper is rounding third. He is coming to play. My TV is frozen, and Harper will dig around third. He will score. And it is 4-1 Philadelphia. A little insurance run.
Is your TV still frozen?
No.
Oh.
It froze for like a second. Now it's been dead. Now it's freezing again.
If need be, I'll take over.
Freezing again.
To both of you. I haven't been saying anything for spoiler reasons.
Yes, I understand. There's a great pitch driven deep to left field, but it was not a home run, unfortunately. He drives in a insurance run. Almighty says he really wants Michael Penix or Caleb.
Is this where we're at now? We're scouting quarterbacks for the Giants?
I'm going to start doing that this week.
Strike 1. Ooh, Alex is going to be moving off the Daniel Jones trade.
I said it since last night.
Ooh.
What's with the wind?
Count is 0-1. The pitch on the way to Stott. Strike 2. I mean, you got to look at Caleb Williams. You got to see what the situation is around him. Time is called.
Yeah, Jacob is right. Thank you. Well, actually,
Wait, John. If Alex is looking at quarterbacks, he might be embracing the tank.
No. I said that on Twitter. I'm not embracing no tank.
Are you serious? You're going to talk about looking at the top quarterbacks and you're not going to embrace the tank?
Because I know this team is possibly going to be bad enough.
You root for the tank regardless. That one's swung and missed by Stott. That'll make it 2.
Well, I don't think the Giants should be rooting a tank now, but like let's say they get to like 1-6, 1-7, right?
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, screw it. The season's over.
Yeah, you don't want to be the Jets and win meaningless games.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going into that Trevor Lawrence conversation again.
What did Cashman want? Any Yamamoto updates?
Oh, yeah. Yamamoto said he's going to come to me, my team instead. Thanks, Jacob.
Wait, how am I clowning around?
Yeah, stop clowning around.
Here's Brandon Marsh takes high.
That's what we're going to be after the next 2 weeks.
Hayes says we're not going to be Well, Hayes, you might not necessarily be tanking, but I don't really see you guys winning a lot.
1-0.
Well, no, they're just going to be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could root for losses. That doesn't make
Jacob,
any
if we win Sunday, then I don't know how much my attitude's going to change. It depends, but
you don't want any of these like victories where you think you have something but you don't. Like that Arizona win, no offense, it kind of was a fluke.
Yeah.
Pitch to Marsh inside.
Hayes, we have time, John.
We do have time.
They have climb too.
That should be the next. That should be the next shirt. We have time.
We have time.
Listen, Alex. In truth, you don't want to be bad enough to be. No, I'll say in a sec. 3-0.
Don't pull this
Strike 1.
At me.
No, you don't want to be mid, but you don't want to. Again, you don't want to be mid. You want to either be making the playoffs or you want to be tanking, and have a low enough draft pick to hit rock bottom.
Sorry,
3-1
I'm
count.
not for that mentality, sir.
Marsh pops it up, and that'll end the inning. Well, you also have to be on desolate ground, which the Jets
Craig
were.
Kimbrell coming in the ninth. Heart of the order for the Marlins as they try and close out game one.
As I said to Alex's comment, the Giants aren't. I don't think they're going to be as desolate as the Jets because they were literally rock bottom. That was really the worst year of football I ever watched, and I was rooting for losses. And then I got criticized multiple times because I'm not apparently a good fan.
No, Luca, that's
so Bears get the okay. So the Bears do get the. So they have to. Yeah. So I was right on my original statement that they got two picks back to back.
Yeah, back to back.
Luca, you were right enough to root for losses. Why would we want to root for Adam Gase?
Yeah, why would you want to root for meaningless wins? But listen, this not you, John. This guy all the way at the bottom was arguing with me. I had 2 other people going at me saying tanking is bad. You're not a true fan. All these different things. But hold on a second. You know what? I find this funny. You know, people will say, "Oh, you're not a true fan if you root for a tank," but yet they criticize the Jets for not being as bad enough to get Trevor Lawrence, just to laugh at them, which doesn't make any sense. It's quite hypocritical.
I never said that.
No, I'm sure there's people out there. That's what happens when you win meaningless games. Don't ever do that, Alex. Don't ever win meaningless games.
Do win a meaningless games?
Don't ever win meaningless games.
Luca giving out some nice advice.
I mean,
Diamondbacks have officially won.
I could be well wrong, but it's not like Dable's going to get fired. So, it doesn't matter if we win or lose.
What if you have a Ben McAdoo type collapse this year?
Then you might have to enter that conversation. But
what did you think of what Ben McAdoo said on ESPN Radio today?
You do realize you got duped, right?
Oh, he didn't say that? That was some fake account?
You and Brian got duped.
I gotta use
y'all need to start paying attention.
I'll be back.
Stop clowning around, guys. Let's be civil.
Yeah. Ben McAdoo is probably playing tennis or something. He's probably coaching his girls' softball team or something. I mean, I don't think they will. If they are, they're stupid, but Luca said he went to get a drink or something.
I think so.
I think so. All right, so I guess for 2 seconds I'll take over. First pitch to Josh Bell is in there for a strike from Craig Kimbrell. Curveball hitting the 87 on the gun.
Kimbrell been one of the elite closers in the past more than a decade, I'd say, actually. Pretty sure it's been more than a decade now.
You know what's funny, John? In the pitch to Bell, check swing, did he go? Marvin Hudson says no. You remember that viral video a couple of years ago when he was with, I want to say, the Braves or somebody, and he was doing this and all
they made fun of him, yeah.
Him. It's like it's come full circle.
Yeah, they made fun of him. Now they root for him.
Josh Bell driven this one deep to right field. This is off the top of the wall. Castellanos will field it. Throw into second is not in time. So Josh Bell with a leadoff extra base hit.
That is Bell's 3rd hit of the ball game. That was a bullet from the bat of Josh Bell. This one was just right in his wheelhouse, and a little more hard, that was very close to leaving the yard.
Back towards the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Is Luca's back?
Yes, sir. So we see a Josh Bell double to open the inning.
He's talking about draft picks. 5 to 8, 8 to 12. But we'll see.
Alex, I'm sure is on the Joe Alt train.
I mean, you can't you can't go wrong with any of the picks, but the problem is Giants need assets.
Pitches inside, count is 1-0 to Jazz Chisholm.
I think Alex mentioned it too last night. Not many draft picks this year for the Giants.
6.
It's not a lot.
Considering the fact that you're going to need to get a quarterback next year and you need some offensive line help, you don't really have anyone on the roster that could be traded for a first-round pick.
2-0 to Chisholm. Alt is Notre Dame. ALT. Joe Alt. There's also the kid from Penn State.
I'm liking
And-
him better.
And Duke, Graham Barton.
He's good too.
Chisholm pops it up.
Oh,
Right side. This is going to be fielded by Bryson Stott. It is one gone.
His dad, John Alt, played in the NFL.
I'm not
And
surprised.
his
there's
brother
showing-
played in the NHL, I think.
What happened?
I said his brother played in the NHL.
Who's his brother?
Mark Alt.
I'm trying to think of that name. I really don't remember him, being too honest.
Says he played with the Flyers, the Avalanche, and the Kings.
Actually, I have never heard of him. No, I'm not. I don't want to. I rescind the offer.
What?
Counters
If
don't
you get
want to
paid-
burger.
If you get paid big bucks, come on, John.
How much we talking? Yeah. What's my contract? What's my signing bonus? And what's my guarantee money too?
Count is 1-1. The pitch to the Hamburglar. Grounded to third. Fielded by Bohm. He fields, fires, and gets the out. 2 gone.
So what else happened today? I know the D-backs won.
The Twins won. Royce Lewis hit 2 homers, and Jordan Montgomery threw a gem against the Rays to help the Rangers take a 1-0 lead.
We didn't need him, Alex.
Yeah, no.
No, he wasn't that good. Phillies fans on their feet at Citizen Bank Park. De La Cruz, the batter. Kimbrel trying to get one more out.
All right. Phillies fans, ow, waving their towels. Sorry, I was feeling some lower pain. Kimbrel steps.
Yeah, it's a balk.
It's a balk. Yeah, he dropped the ball.
Yep. Did you do that on purpose?
I don't know. Doesn't really
The
matter.
lowest crowd for a playoff game since 1919, I believe. Well, that's what happens when you play in a fucking gym sock.
It's what happens when you play in a
Shame.
dump.
It's a shame.
Like, literally orange. You could play in an orange and it would look better.
Here is the right-hander, Brian De La Cruz. First pitch, called strike.
Peace out, Barbara. I mean, listen, I'll be the offensive coordinator.
No.
Yes.
Well, Alex thinks he's more of a receiver.
If I was trying to get you guys hurt, I would do the tush push every play.
Count is 0-1, the pitch on the way. 1-1. What did you think of Dable mentioning that they didn't practice it much?
I think that's bullshit.
You think it's BS that he said that, or do you think it's BS like what
Yeah.
aspect?
Alex literally chanting, bullshit!
The second one.
Bullshit!
1-1. Strike 2. You think he's lying, or you think he's
No,
like...
I said the second one, which means that they should have practiced it. I should play linebacker in 195. Yeah. Alex is the
Count.
150-pound version of Dex.
Timeout by the hitter.
Yeah. They wouldn't need to double team my ass to throw me on the ground. I'd be like Justin Ellis, except not 371 pounds. I could maybe play corner, but I don't have the best speed. Maybe safety.
Alex, we played football together.
Right.
Time is called again, and they saying got a lock eye.
It's pretty much been an even-keeled matchup, though. If we look back at the history, not the strengths and weaknesses, but if you look at the matchups,
I don't know. The last time I thought I got the best of everyone.
well, yeah, the last time. But remember when we went to Long Beach There's a couple times I had you.
You did
Pitch to De La Cruz outside.
You did. But I'm talking about the very what have you done for me recently, Alex? That's the kind of league we're in.
I had my fair share of beats.
I don't know, not when we played it, not when we were in Atlantic City. Sorry. Luca's witness.
Well, as the QB,
Count is
wants
full.
to push all the time. Nah, I wouldn't do full.
Luca's my witness.
Brian is quarterback. Count is 3-2 from Kimbrel. The pitch. De La Cruz chops this one. Fielded by Bohm. He fields, he fires, and the Phillies take game 1 of this wild card series at home. 4-1. Kimbrel with the save. The win. Zach Wheeler, loss, Jesus Luzardo. So Marlins find themselves down in an early hole thanks to a excellent performance from Zach Wheeler and good insurance runs from the Philly lineup.
Yep. Imagine y'all playing football in the casino.
No,
not in the casino.
Clown. The beach.
What are we gonna shoot? What are we gonna juke out the machines? Run over some old people?
Trample over the blackjack dealer.
Yeah. Gonna stiff arm the old people.
That would be quite mean, though.
That would be evil. But Luca, final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We'll obviously be live Thursday, calling the Bears-Commanders game. Obviously, look for more content, as Alex is going to ask of you. And caw! And also, folks, drink plenty of water. You got to drink as much bottles a day as you can, and don't drink and drive.
When are we going to get that sponsor from Poland Spring? But like, comment, subscribe to all the good stuff. Turn on post notifications so you know when the live stream pops you drops.
Did you get to John's final thoughts?
Yeah, I did kind of skip over John. John?
Tonight was actually, there you go. Tonight was actually fun. I had a little bit of fun in the Book of Wonder. We'll be making picks Thursday. We'll be streaming Thursday, Bears Commanders. Like we said, Zach Wheeler was pretty much the star of this show tonight. For the most part, had the Marlins at ease today. Day 1 of baseball playoffs is done, so we'll have more on here for y'all in the future upcoming days and weeks. But Alex, take it away for your final thoughts now.
Yep. Alex was drinking and driving. That's why he was late from the gym. Drinking and driving and then the gym. That's a terrible combo, but I would never do that. Anyway, tomorrow night, I think it's going to be 7:30 or 7:45. I'll be on Jose's channel. If you guys remember Jose, he came on the call-in show, and he was also in the chat a few times. So I'll be on his. I will put that stuff in the community notes and on Twitter. Even before that, at 4 p.m., I'm doing a college radio show, sports talk, and also rock history talk while doing some rock music playing. Thursday, we're back for the Commanders-Bears game. And then more content from there. Might have a video out before Saturday or Sunday. We're detailing the Giants' lost season. But do all the good stuff, folks. And we will see you next time. Peace.